cross now.
Yeah.
And they have the most awkward Kingdom Hearts Union Chi cross. Like, in parentheses, for no good reason. Because they hate people.
Hey!
What?
Twitch keeps putting advertisements on my stream, and I'm not getting paid for this, so I don't understand where these ads are coming from.
That's the thing. It was even getting past my ad blocker. I was so surprised.
I'm never on Twitch, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah, I'm on Streamy, so.
Aww.
Hey again, everyone.
Hi, stream. Hello. That's so sweet. The yoga place I used to go to just sent me an email wishing me a happy birthday.
Aww. Wait, is it your birthday, Jimmy?
No, it's not.
Not yet.
Okay.
I was supposed to be born on the 3rd, fun fact. But I was not.
Cool.
Because I was like, nah, I'm not getting up. Not much has changed.
I am, in fact, a legitimate cool kid. Even when I was born, I was late.
My best friend was a late baby, and I was early. I think me and her due dates were switched. Like, my due date was her birthday, and her due date was my birthday.
That's cool.
Ah.
Yeah.
So the level 900 Mega Shadow, I think, has less than 20, but barely, bars of health. It doesn't have that much defense or any buffs or anything, so hopefully you'll be able to beat it and get that mirror.
I'm sure it'll be fine. I didn't have problems with the last one that was like this.
Yeah.
The last one wasn't hard, though.
Well,
like,
yeah,
I could do that one.
The large body level 900 had much less health because Mega Shadows, they just like to give obscene amounts of health too.
My hair is still wet, and I took a shower like forever ago.
Like in the morning or what?
Yeah, probably around like 2.
Oh.
So it wasn't quite the morning, but...
Yeah, I've had it down now for like 5 hours, but I can still feel where like I had the ponytail because I showered at 6:30 a.m. And I can still feel like a tiny bit of water still like hiding. And I'm like, excuse me. Rude. Although, to be honest, when I go to sleep and I'm like, my hair is 1,000,000 degrees, I would really appreciate if I could have some water in my hair to cool it off. But I shower in the morning. So.
I usually shower at night, except for on the weekends. I don't know why. I switch up my schedule. Well, actually, days I work from home, I shower when I get back from the gym.
See, I just feel like if I showered at night, I would be like dirty again by the morning for no good reason. I mean, it's not like you even sweat that much when you sleep, even if it's hot. But like, I just personally am like, no, I am unclean if I haven't showered before I start my day.
Well, I know some people, they just need the shower to wake up and feel like the day has started.
I mean, that's true too, but I usually wait far too long to have my shower for that. It's usually like I'm awake for 3 hours and then I'm like, I should probably shower, shouldn't I? Yeah. Is that the 600 or 800?
600.
Okay. I couldn't tell. Small text is my, like, weakness. Especially since I was looking at tiny text on sale tags all day to put them up.
Yeah, this is the one I get stuck on.
Oh, the 700? Yeah, that makes sense. I think that the highest level large body only had like 14 bars of health or something. And you're already almost there with the level 700 Mega Shadow, which I don't get why they don't call it a Giga Shadow. I thought they had like very defined nomenclature, but apparently not.
Giga Shadows are the ones that are bigger than us. This one's about the same size as us.
Oh, that's the. Oh, okay. I thought that was the dark side.
Nope, dark side is dark side.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were referring to dark side when you were saying the one that's bigger than us. Okay, so it's just a shadow that is actually bigger than us.
Yeah, it's like 2 sizes of us, maybe.
Okay. Okay, so not 19, but 18. Enough to be annoying.
Yeah.
This is the last one?
Yeah.
If it's 900, then yeah.
Yeah.
Auto rate is too strong. Also, I need to keep up with, like, actually tapping through the end screens of auto rating. Because I usually just put it on auto rate and then I leave for like 10 minutes, and it's like, I've been on this screen for like a billion years. Or I could be very memey and start singing 1,000 years.
Every time I hear that song, I hear it in the voice next to me in Spanish, because he would sing it all the freaking time, and I was like, okay, dude, it's cool.
Wait, he would sing it in Spanish, or it was a Spanish class?
I was sitting in Spanish class, and he'd just sit next to me, and it wasn't even in Spanish, he'd say it in English, and I was like, okay, it's cool.
Yeah. See, apparently that was part of the, like, Twilight New Moon soundtrack, but independently, very good song.
1,000 Miles was?
No, 1,000 Years.
Oh, yes. Because I was like, pretty sure it wasn't. but yes, those are different songs.
Yeah. Very.
Yep. I think it was written for Twilight, specifically.
1,000 Years?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Woo! I did my daily. Now did I get my... Oh, did I get these? Okay, good. I got those.
You getting your raid on?
No, not yet. I'm not really grinding out Lux this week. I, like, kind of raided during the last raid hour. I was more focused on Zelda, but I was like, Auto. Every so often I'd be like, hold up, guys, gotta get up a new boss.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I'm sure I would have gotten a lot more had I been focusing more on the actual raiding.
Mm-hmm.
But I wanted to get through that trial.
Well, you have now.
Yup, or at least the first stage. I think that was just the beginner, and then there's gonna be probably an intermediate and an advanced.
That sounds icky.
It'll keep me quite busy for a while.
Thank you.
In addition to our Summer of Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah. I can't wait until we get to Kingdom Hearts 2, and I can call the beginning the 9-day marathon of Roxasness again. Because when I was in 6th grade, I think I've already told this story, my friend's mom was going through chemo, so every Monday we would hang out for like 6 hours and have pizza and play Kingdom Hearts. And so we got through Kingdom Hearts 1 pretty much no problem. And then we got to Kingdom, and for some reason we would always get lost trying to do the story in Roxas's like prologue thing. So we got very frustrated at one point, and we were like, we just need to make a name for this. And so we were like, well, it takes us forever, and we're like 12, so 9 days sounds like forever. And also I think that it's literally 7 days, like in the in-game text or something. So we're like, it's the 9-day marathon of Roxasness. After which point we finally beat it, and then we were like, this game is awesome, and it also rocks. So how much Lux are people getting from this raid boss?
About 6 mil.
Oh no, I meant like off hour.
I don't raid off hour with this one.
Oh.
I think Foxy said about like 2
You cut out for me.
2 to 3.
Okay, that's about what I'm getting, like 2.5 to 3. Because I only have one max Lux skill, and then I have 2 AB3 plus Luxes, so.
Apparently I'm just at third tier 13. I thought I was farther, but oh well. That's still farther than I was last month at this time.
Yeah. At what point last month do you think you even got here? Like halfway through?
The week before it ended.
So raid week or?
Yeah, raid week. It was one of my breaks from raiding. But I was like, I should probably work on that a little bit.
Yeah, I thought that it would be enough to just get to like round 14 or tier 14 round like 20. So I stayed there for literally like from the first week till almost the end, and then I was like, I am worried. So I got up to like 60, and then I'm like, I am worried again, and then I got up to like 84 or something, and I ended at 900th place.
Not 900
So this month I'm guessing.
Or not 850?
No, I knew that I would be going down.
Yes, but I was right, wasn't I? It was not
probably
150
like
people that jumped above you.
No, it was not.
See, you should listen to Jimmy. Actually, that's not true. Don't listen to me. But in that case, you should have, because I was right.
Yeah, but I was able to sleep better knowing that it was very unlikely. But anyway, I'm guessing this month it'll have to be like around 100. I don't wanna. Especially because this is going to be an excellent skill for non-raid medals.
What's the skill this month?
AB4 max SP gauge 2.
Ooh.
So people are going to be going hard for it.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I look like I have a problem.
Why?
Why?
I'm looking around and there's just a graveyard of Starbucks cups.
It's okay.
We won't judge you.
No.
Again, Scottish isn't here. No judgment, so.
Scottish is streaming. That's why.
Well, yeah.
Ooh, come here.
Well, then we could visit his stream for a judgment zone, but why?
Sometimes it's fun.
Yeah. No, I love watching him stream, but talking about specifically no judgment versus judgment zones, not worth visiting his stream just to visit a judgment zone. So does having the piglet allow you to go farther in Collie?
A little bit. Because, I mean, I'm getting 4 instead of 3.
Yeah.
But once I get something like Ikari double cast, Piglet's going bye-bye.
Or 0.2.
Yeah.
Which hopefully you have Ikari double cast before 0.2 comes out, but like
not likely.
just in case. Just in case.
Ugh.
I'm still so sad to see that that's the damage your Shion is doing, even knowing that it's in a slot that I think has a boost of like 1.4 or something for reverse.
Oh, it's okay. I just have her there to lower the defense.
Yeah,
Not really
I
be a
mean,
heavy hitter.
to be honest, I don't even know why. I never played a game with her in it, but I love Shion. Like, I think that her character is so interesting, and it's just her voice acting, A+. Just everything. There's still no one chatting and streaming.
Yeah.
Nope.
It's very quiet today.
We love you, lurkers.
But we know
we also love
Eulalia is
people who
there.
chat. Yes.
We know you're there this time. Hey, Space Lord.
Hey, Space Lord. Still a bit early for me to put this out, so I'm just going to destroy it. Maybe even just destroy its whole face off.
Oh my.
You know, one thing I like about spooters is that they are A, confined into a game where they cannot hurt me, and B, I can repeatedly destroy them.
It's Sunshine.
Mm-hmm.
And Chelsea.
Yep. That would be me. What is this?
Did you hear that?
Yes. Was that dogs barking?
No, that was the fridge.
Oh.
So I think it's like the water that they put to like make the ice in the freezer part of the fridge, and then it just kind of does that every once in a while.
That is interesting.
Mm-hmm. You get used to it. And hi, Sticky Bun.
Hello.
No, I heard the dog earlier, but I'm assuming that it's okay because it didn't like bark or whine when I walked through. So.
Oh, there's a dog in your dorm? Or apartment?
Yeah, for the past like day, it's been like whining every time like you hear the elevator and it opens up to our floor.
Oh, poor little doggo.
Yeah, I feel bad. But then there's someone who keeps banging on their door, which creeps me out.
Oh. Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
Let me put on my music.
Oh, 10 minutes. Sorry, there.
Yeah.
Hey, Lakora.
Hey there.
Hi, Laura.
Ooh, you're almost in top 1,000 already.
Oh, I keep going in and out of top 1,000. Like, yesterday I was in the top 1,000 as well. And then I was like, I'm done. Bye.
Where are you planning on stopping for this grinding session? Oh, I'm doing well, Lakora.
I think 5 minutes up before raid hour. I cut it real close.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, how are you?
Welcome back, Star.
Welcome back.
Oh, welcome back. You okay, Blade? Still kind of sick?
Just suddenly, just sniffles.
Oh.
I think that is me too. And I'm really
I didn't have
hoping
it all
it's
day
allergies.
until I didn't have it at all today until just like literally just now.
I think that we got you with stream germs.
So how's your weekend, Blade? Aside from being sick.
Well, I haven't really been sick, but
Oh.
Aside from being fake sick.
yeah, that's been good. I went to a baseball game today.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, that was a good game.
Oops.
Luckily, we found seats in the shade, so
That is
Nice.
definitely important.
yeah.
Yes, the sun was real hot today.
It was nice in the shade though. It was like perfect.
Yeah,
in the
because it
shade.
wasn't humid at all today.
It was a little bit humid out near me because it rained like 4 or 5 times over the past week. So there's still some moisture in the ground that just has been evaporating slowly. But yeah, it was only a little bit muggy, just warm. And I have a black car, So anytime I go out after work, it's like a sauna.
Yeah.
Yep, I understand that feeling. I've got a
Oh,
black car with black leather. It's terrible.
Oh, mine isn't leather, but it is an all black interior as well. So I'm
Nah.
like trying very hard to telekinetically turn my steering wheel because I really don't want to touch it.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Blade or Sunshine, do you know if anyone in our party has a Terranort or Maleficent Dragon?
I don't. I haven't pulled.
I haven't pulled that banner, but I don't think
Congrats
so.
on your self-control. I very much admire it.
I haven't touched the game much besides raiding
Yeah.
since those banners came out. So.
Hey, Estrona.
Hey, Sherno.
Hello.
Yeah, Strono.
How are you guys?
Doing well. And you?
That's better. Maybe Lakora.
Yeah, Sticky Buns is asking me.
Uh,
I don't think that they would release a new banner midway into the HSC because they want to get max value out of an HSC banner.
Yeah, no, I don't think they're gonna do a banner. I haven't even done the last batch of story quests.
Mm-hmm.
Did we get more
story is the only thing I keep up with.
I wonder if 0.2 is going to be part of a HSC. Was she in Japan? Does anyone know?
Star Memoir
okay.
might know. I know Star's in chat. I don't think Memoir's back.
No, not yet, I don't think. Unless Memoir has become a lurker.
If about point 2, was it in a high school?
Yeah, was Point 2 Kyrie part of a high score challenge after she was released in JP? Okay, Jemmy. You had 6 minutes. You said you wanted to stop at 5 minutes too, so.
Oh. I was like, what? I didn't say anything. Yeah, I'll get out of this. I'll get out of Kali after this one.
Those high wizards are like pretty satisfying actually because they don't have buffs, so it's easy enough to take them down.
They just have a lot of health.
But the
I actually think last month's Holly was a lot easier than the month before.
Yeah, I agree.
Maybe it's just a
Yeah.
setup I had that worked better with the
Aw.
level that I was in, but
It's okay, Star.
Star 0.2 Kyrie. Oh, okay. Cool. Thank you, Star.
I have so many tabs open right now. It's cray cray.
See, my computer.
Two very easy high score challenge or not? Because it's not in the game.
Well, I can't really hear you very well, Astrono. I'm gonna raise your volume.
I have to keep my voice down.
Oh. Wait, could you repeat the question?
I asked if 0.2 Kyrie was in high score challenge at JP or was it a banner?
Oh, that's what we were asking.
Yes.
She wasn't a high score challenge medal. She like was a boost medal for a high score challenge. So she had a banner, and then the high score challenge I think included her and 0.2 Riku as percentage medals. I wonder if they had been started doing damage challenges by then.
Oh, it's raining? Oops. Oh, it's fine. Seppi can take that. I don't think it's raining here yet. It's always so funny when you get weather before me and I'm just like, ooh, is it coming my way now?
See, I do that with my grandparents, but it's about a day in advance.
Oh, wow.
Because it's not quite like hilly enough before you hit Pittsburgh that weather will dissipate between Indianapolis and there. So we usually get what they get about a day after they get it.
Oh, where's my tablet? Hold on, I gotta go find it.
Okay.
Okay.
Is the tablet the home of J2?
I'm guessing so.
Yeah.
I was trying to tap my raid boss and I kept getting either second chance or my defense boost would trigger, so I kept surviving the rounds.
Yeah, this boss hits like a wet noodle. It's funny, with no defense boosts or anything, it was hitting me for like 7k damage, and it's like, excuse me? I was not prepared for this.
Oh.
Did you find it?
Okay. I'm back with my tablet.
Oh, welcome back.
It was right behind me, but I couldn't find it because it was covered in books.
It's okay.
Interesting books, at least?
Yes, language books.
Oh, see, I would not be able to read through those without falling asleep. But that's not because languages aren't interesting, it's because ADHD and reading long books about anything, unless it's like a fiction or fantasy novel that I get very, very focused on, doesn't work for me.
I mean, most of it is just exercises.
What languages?
Japanese.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah. Because I wanted to go to Japan, so I was going to brush up on my Japanese because it's a little rusty.
Look, Cora, it's very difficult actually, and it takes a lot of calculation to do that. From seeing, it's basically taking the fact that when you have a level 99 on Mega Behemoth,
Is Suki all doing that again this week?
I believe so.
Is it for the crowns?
They're probably just doing the practice and also for.
I mean, that's my phone saying boost.
There's a tweet.
Tweet.
Ooh. What kind of tweet? A
Story
good tweet?
quests.
Okay.
Hey Leah.
VIP.
No,
What kind of
What
VIP?
kind of, actually? Yes, yes. I'm gonna be reading.
Let me get into raid first.
Everyone. Boost.
They're gym quests.
Ooh, gem quests.
Ooh, gem quests. Jinx.
Okay.
No.
Hi, Foxy.
The tweet.
Hey, Foxy.
Twatter.
Wait, where do you
Twitter,
where do you
where
see
are you?
Foxy?
She said hi to Blade.
She said hi to Blade. Oh.
Oh.
Like, what makes Blade special? But she's making fun of the fact that he's always called first.
That's weird.
It's just easier
Look
to
at
call
that
myself.
daily
first.
raid event.
No, we
Yeah,
know that.
it isn't just. Oh, That is
I wonder
interesting.
what that'll be. Also, that looks like it's a power enemy, which will be good for me.
Is it power?
I believe so.
Yeah, yes, power. It looks like the same one as last. Which is just giving me some PTSD.
Oh no, that just looks like the one that's in multi for me,
Oh, okay.
which is why
Which was also power. I mean, last week was power also, so.
Yeah. No, I totally agree.
Oh, so you have to finish the 50-story quest to get that medal.
Mm.
Well,
Sounds good, Leah.
it's just story quest 50, so
Oh.
we all automatically have it.
Another Sora and Rocks. That's the medal we got for anniversary.
I believe so. It's the 0 cost that has very low, like, equipment costs as well. So, what was even the medal that people got if they guilted Isorabi and Irikubi?
That was.
Because I literally have not seen it
Sora
since.
and Riku.
Yeah, look, or a week raid event. We've had it before.
I think Ashton was right. I think Sora and Riku. Is that what you said?
Sora and
Ashton?
Calm, Sora, and Riku.
Oh, right, yes. I remember now.
What did they even...
Looking it up right now. This is the great thing about auto raid.
Yep.
We can do this while raiding. Deals 10 hits, inflicts more damage the bigger your
The what?
party.
Mm.
Tier 5s back then?
Yeah, I mean, Isorabi and Irikubi were tier 5. Are tier 5.
Oh yeah, I guess they were after.
And the first tier 5 medal was geared too.
Yeah.
I'm getting
Speaking of tier
VIP
2,
for those
still a
tasted
very
gems.
good. Yeah, I will too.
Yeah. Don't want to, but yeah. Well, getting those gems will make me less likely to pull on the banners to get a better score on the high score challenge, so I gems I need for friend rare.
That's true.
I'd rather buy it. I'd rather just
Buy it.
put the money into a VIP. Less.
And you'll be getting jewels out of it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Instead of
exactly.
losing them.
Instead of losing them and then wanting to spend more money on jewels.
Exactly. It's a win-win for Senna, but it's slightly less bad for you.
I'd rather hold on to my jewels than for 0.2 Kyrie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish I had that kind of self-control. I really, really do.
It's a lot of patience.
Yeah, I'm trying to get better about it. I'm trying to move more to at least cheap to play.
Yeah. I mean, I was whale for a second, and now I'm pretty solidly back at just like high-level pay-to-play, and I just need to move it down to low-level pay-to-play or cheap-to-play. Like either one would be okay with me.
I've definitely been whaling way harder than I wanted to.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm at a good spot that I don't feel the need. Like, there's nothing that I can't do with the medals that I already have. I don't feel the need to really go ham on pulling anymore.
Yeah. I didn't even go ham necessarily on like the Cloudy X banner and the key art copy banner.
I don't think I even pulled on the Cloudy X banner.
Good job, Team Ramen, 95%. So proud of everyone.
Yay.
See if we can sneak in that extra 5 somewhere.
Pulled like 15 to 20 times, but some of those were free-to-play jewels, so...
Dang, Foxy got us up to rank 6. The girl's crazy.
Yep.
Congrats,
Oh,
Foxy.
love you, Foxy, I really do. I mean, we're all a little mad here.
Yeah.
Oh, I love swinging?
Yeah.
Sweet.
I don't think she can hear us though.
No, she can't. But just in the off chance that she could, I didn't want her to think I was, like, ragging on her for not being here.
You also have a stream VOD that gets saved for, what, a week or two?
Yeah, I doubt she rewatches my streams, though. Like,
Okay.
I mean, apparently it's a thing some people do, but I don't think she does it because she's usually like on the present streams every day. So I would just think that'd be a bit much.
That's true.
Unless
To
it's
be
when
honest,
Buttercup
I'm
falls out of the mountain.
concerned about
Yes,
true.
apparently Memoir wants me to make a clip of my rage from yesterday.
What happened yesterday?
Jimmy was getting really mad with that Zelda.
I set a mountain on fire out of rage.
Oh yeah, because of Korok.
It was good times.
What were you saying?
What Korok was?
I guess
Like-
Shona was saying something.
Yeah, what's up, Strano?
I was saying I'm not too concerned about this high score challenge because a few reasons. One, I kind of got bumped out of the top 5,000, but I'm not concerned about that because I feel that the Venice medal is basically a first version of Key Art 6, which I have max skilled it already.
You're at 6.
That head.
So not very useful for me.
I mean, it does.
That's
It's
just a
more
Korok revenge.
It's more of like a reverse.
Oh, I like it, Lakora.
I carry. It hits harder.
I would
and it's
say,
AOE.
yeah, I would say it's kind of like a reverse power version of Ariel and Flounder. Because it's +3 general strength, right?
I thought
Yeah.
it was power strength.
No, it's general.
Nope.
Uh,
Yeah, so like it's worth it to go for the 12.5, but I don't think it's worth it to like stress out over getting beyond that.
It's really
Yeah.
only good for, I think, prod mode.
Well, or if you don't have a ×3 general buffer
Yes.
with double attack already,
Yes.
and
Yeah.
you get it magically, which I've seen some already.
Yeah.
I have
Also,
not
I
yet.
mean, yeah, and it's definitely. I mean, it'll hit hard.
Yeah.
I mean, if you max skilled, he hits at like 8.29%. You're probably gonna put him in the first slot anyways. So
Nice. 105 for you guys now. A+ Team Ramen.
Ooh!
wow.
Good job, Ramen! Ah!
I like how no one on ramen noticed.
Oh, I'm
I
so
literally- I literally just looked over at one point and I was like, oh. I mean, my party is currently at 115, and I think that the leader is literally about to make a post being like, people boost, people, because I think average, because it's a top party in a union, I think average is like 135 to 140. So getting 115 is kind of low.
Stick a bun!
Sticky buns.
what union are you in?
Anguis. I'm in the party Fairy Tale.
Angus?
Yeah, the snake one.
Yeah.
Someone want to take that? I don't really know what Excalibur is asking.
Give me a second.
Okay. Thanks, Sunshine.
Actually, I don't think I've really seen anyone use KHuX or Riku.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, I literally have never seen it as a share, because I was in ZK at the time that it was released, and no one was going to wail for, like, the however many...
For both of them.
Yeah, in order to get it guilted. And then it doesn't have any buffs or anything, and the non-buffing medals are the ones that get eclipsed very, very quickly.
Yeah.
So,
Everyone makes fun of Sword Donald Goofy 8. I'm still.
I don't make fun of it. I say that it's the most best
I'm not saying you,
medal
but
in the game.
a lot of other people do.
I mean, albeit kind of sarcastically, but you know. No big, no big.
That's probably one of the few tier 4 medals I'm not happy to see. Because I've had one since the beginning of this game, and it's helped out back then, but now it's just me.
He would even.
Yeah.
I've got
I wouldn't
80%
even.
raid damage on him, so that's why I'm using him.
Yeah. I'm really glad I got lucky with my Key Art 9. I wish I had double raid proc or double raid boosts, but right now it's plus 1,000 strength in raids, and I don't have any more copies to roll traits, but it's still pretty good.
Yeah. I'm trying to like figure out if I guess it's probably
Here, man.
metal dependent and whether double cast and 40% raid is better or 80% raid is better.
So once we have skills like JP, I think that double cast is just period going to be better than having 80% raid for boosts or for what's it called, buffer metals, because they'll have ones I think that are SP gauge and attack boost max locks.
Ah,
Not 100% sure, but I think so. And that's just going to make everything into one giant puddle of happiness.
yeah. Well, I mean, if you throw gauge out the window,
Yeah, basically.
and I guess it depends on what your setup is, because if you're already hitting, if you're hitting the max already,
Yeah. That's why
then,
EX
but
metals...
the only other thought is you could hit the max earlier, which
Yep.
means other metals will do more damage. So like, that's what I was like. I was wondering like, what is actually the better option? I guess double cast is probably if you don't.
Aside from if you want a completely like speedy, very quick raid boss destruction setup.
Yeah, and double cast will make it more versatile.
Yep.
Speaking of double cast, I actually have that and the plus 1,000 strength on my Key Art 9.
Nice.
Nice.
Congrats.
You using it for the...
No, I'm not using it for raiding. I'm using my Fenrir setup.
Mm,
It works.
yeah. I mean, if you have a Fenrir strong enough, that's really good.
Yeah, I was gonna use my sleeping lion setup. I actually have to tweak it because I run out of gauge.
Oh, welcome back, Memar.
Running out of gauge, and I have double cast on Tyree, and I still run out of gauge.
Oh.
That's because the Keyblade can only have 17 gauge, so like
Well,
losing out on. So like it's fine when I take out the stun points, but after that I can't use the front metal.
mm-hmm. How many turns does it take you to kill?
I've got right now I'm using counterpoint, and I've got one turn. Like I've got like it still says one turn.
Oh, okay. So it says like stun for one turn at the
Yeah.
end. That means that you're in the fourth turn
Okay.
because it has 4 stun points.
Okay, yeah. Takes me. I'm on the 4th turn, on my last medal, so not the friend medal. And depending on RNG, I can finish that too. One medal before that also, but.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. My Sleeping Lion setup with a friend, I saw a B, double cast, and I believe raid damage with AB 3 plus Lux. Usually gets it in 3 turns and sometimes in like 3.5. I don't know how long my counterpoint takes because I kind of gave up.
I have to try my. Let me the next year boss. I'm gonna Sleeping Lion.
I actually leveled up my Sleeping Lion significantly to do better on this raid boss, though. I think it's now at 33.
Oh, nice.
Because
I
I
think
wanted
mine's
to
at
get-
like 32 or something like that.
Yeah, it was at 27, but I had a bunch of speed gems, and I was like, single attribute Keyblades are some of the best ones that we're going to be getting for a while. and I have good setups for it, so why not?
Yeah.
But I saved 2 so that I can finally get my Divine Rose to 30 once I get enough magic gems.
I think my
Which I
Divine
will
Rose is like 33 or something
tomorrow.
like that.
I do kind of wonder what this weekly raid event is going to be and what it's going to do. I'm wondering if I should stay up because I have nothing tomorrow.
Sorry.
Aside from... It's okay. Aside from what's it called?
Lakora.
Oh, mowing the lawn is what I was thinking. Which, if it rains overnight, I'm not even going to mow the lawn tomorrow. I'll wait until July 4th.
How was dinner, Memoir? Let's go. What'd you have? Ooh, barbecue pork sounds really good. And noodles! Oh! Already sounded good, and you just made it better. I want noodles. I had noodles for lunch.
What kind of noodles?
I had mac and cheese.
Oh.
Because Annie's makes gluten-free mac and cheese. It's okay.
Nice.
Unfortunately, Annie's isn't as cheesy as I'd like it, but they're like the only people that do gluten-free in most grocery stores. Like there's a couple other brands here and there if I can find them, but yeah. Oh, Memoir, it's okay. No, I like hearing about people's foods. If only to torture myself with it.
Oh, Jemmy.
I like seeing pictures of food, too. It's okay. I'm finding that the medication I'm on is actually helping with the gluten tolerance stuff, so I've been here and there trying things that I used to be able to eat fine, and it hasn't been a problem.
Okay. That's good.
Yeah, I just don't want to overdo anything and then be like, oh, I can't breathe.
Totally understandable.
Yeah.
I have pretty much the same problem, but with digestion, so.
I know, Memoir. Whoop, whoop. But for the most part, I still stick to a lot of gluten-free products if I can. But I'm trying to see where my limit is. That way, if I'm at family functions, I can actually eat things.
That's true.
And when I travel, I can eat all the things.
Well...
No, I'm gonna eat all the things!
Jemmy, then no one knows your address, and no one can call 911 for you.
Hee.
That's not something to hee-hee about.
Yeah.
I mean, I can eat all the things, just not a lot of all the things.
Okay, but all the things implies a lot.
No, I share. I can share. I'm good at that. Sometimes. What? Why do we need to get Blade and Blocks involved? No. Exactly. I agree with Lakora.
Okay,
I
but death
mean-
by strangulation because of one specific thing in food.
Well, Jemmy, they are the only
Not
ones
worth
who
it.
know you in. So.
Yeah, but I think Blocks probably forgot my address and Blade doesn't know it. So, aha!
That's not something to say aha about.
Yeah.
We're worried about your safety here. Also, Memoir said, in case we need to call the wee woo
Oh.
machines.
Yeah.
Although Blocks was offended that I implied he does not know where I live. But Blade, wouldn't you say he probably forgot too?
Probably.
Yeah. I'm not being unreasonable with that statement.
Were you invited to hang out yesterday?
No, I was not. I'm assuming you weren't either then?
Nope.
Yep.
Nope.
No, I saw that on Molly's Snapchat and I was like, well
That's
then.
what I saw. That's where I saw it too.
Like, note to you guys, probably shouldn't Snapchat things that you didn't invite people to. Just heads up.
Ouch.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I don't really care. I just thought it was weird.
Yeah. No, to my knowledge, this is the first time I've been, like, left out of something like that, which is why I found it even more, like, jarring, I guess, you know?
My only thought was they planned it after I left game night on Thursday, but Kelsey wasn't there.
Yeah, no, Kelsey wouldn't have been at game night.
Yeah, so
Yes, Blocks went. I saw him in the videos.
yep.
Haha, I could be evil and play the videos for you guys.
Is this still up?
Probably not at this point. But then you'd all see what Blocks looks like.
Wow.
But what if it has location information?
It does not.
That's not good.
It doesn't.
Okay.
Unless you can magically figure out where our friend's house by what their dining room looks like. And if you can, I'm really scared and impressed.
Yeah.
Hey,
More
but
impressed than scared.
you gotta remember all those memes that are like, looks at a device, hacked.
It's the internet.
Random typing on air or a window, hacked.
Oh, oops. I never tapped in J2. I was like, why aren't you calling her after Jemmy? My bad.
It's not there.
Because it's anti-autoletism.
No, we gotta get her up to 10. She's almost there.
Okay, now we're at a reasonable boost for normal.
Yeah, I've decided that counterpoint still works better.
Mm.
It takes just as long to kill it, and I get more lux. So,
See, my Lux would be about the same, because I only have one max Lux skill in both blades, and I think it takes longer to kill.
Yeah.
In terms, but it doesn't take longer in terms of like double cast on metals and stuff. So I'm not
yeah,
sure.
I've got both my max lux, AB3 max lux on my counterpoint.
Oh, nice. Which two?
HG Ursula and Kiart.
Key art, which one?
2.
Oh, okay.
Kiart 2's got 80% raid damage.
Nice. So wait, Ursula's slot 2 then?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. See, if I had the ability to
I really wish
support that amount of what's it called?
Gauge.
Yes, gauge. then I would do that.
Ooh, 12. Yeah.
Tyler definitely helps
They
with
do
that.
stack. Lakora.
Yeah, they do.
Tyler helps a lot with that. The only ones that don't stack are double cast and the defense down.
Mm-hmm.
So wait, technically on tier 6s that have been released, you could get 60% sleep resist.
What?
Game changer.
No, they don't. I don't think those stack. Do they? I didn't think those ones stacked.
I don't know. But honestly, in certain things, having a 60% paralysis or sleep resist would be super helpful.
Yeah, definitely a niche situation. Yes.
Yeah, you wouldn't want it on your tier 6 premium.
Wait, would that mean
To
on
be
tier
honest.
6 you could do 120
Yes.
damage? Oh,
Or
that
you
is
could
so
do double
much.
cast in 80%.
Oh, that's so broken.
Especially for like an EX medal.
Cool.
So broken.
Oh, Blade, I won't be able to go to game night again this week.
Okay.
I have a work thing. Yup.
Hopefully not a bad work thing.
Nah. No, I'm part of a committee that, like, hosts welcome events and, like, all this other stuff for people who graduated from the same program that me and Blade went
Are
through.
you still part of that?
Yeah. So we have a welcome event on Thursday and then a happy hour afterwards. And I may have gotten called out on never going to them since, like, last July. So. That's like, well, I don't want to stay down here in Rhode Island. I want to go home. Or I have game night, or I have all these other things. And I'm like, fine. If the weather's nice this time, I'll go.
So if the weather's
And it looks
crappy,
like it will be nice.
I don't know.
So if the weather's crappy, you'll be at great game night.
Maybe, depends how bad. Because there is one night I drove up and it was raining real bad and I thought I was gonna die.
That sounds like not a fun time.
No, I hydroplaned like 3 times and I was like,
Oh my god.
Why didn't you just crash there?
oh,
Like, crash
I was like, Blade!
like
I
stay
was
overnight.
literally just like,
I was
Blade.
like, it's called driving skills. But, no, because I didn't realize on the way back that it would be just as bad.
Oh wow, I actually just finished it in 3 turns.
Nice.
Guess everything product that time,
Yeah.
which I got less lux than less lux this time.
Ooh, you were just in Rhode Island,
goes-
Lakora? What part? For your fishing trip, I'm assuming?
Blade, were you talking about Foxy's?
Yeah.
It was like already damaged, like partly.
Oh, okay.
Or when
maybe that's-
I
okay,
went in.
Maybe that's why. That makes more sense now.
Yeah. Because that last like spider with a lot of health, it was like down to 60. So
I
yeah.
wasn't paying attention. I just went in and hit auto and then looked.
Yeah.
That makes
You know,
a lot more sense now.
It's always funny when max skills level
Oh
up and
my.
it's like, this is one of those few times that I don't need a skill level up. Thank you for costing me more time, frickin' max skills. Just kidding, I love you. Cena, I love max skills. Don't take this as not giving us more. I would like more. Preferably like 1 billion. But you know, I can settle for 20.
I don't think Lakora heard me. Lakora, what part of Rhode Island were you in?
Wait, why do you say Blade, please?
Because that was about
Because
crashing
of when
the
you
car.
were saying, why didn't you just crash?
Oh. So what was the answer? Why didn't you just crash at Zach and Carissa's?
Because I didn't believe it was gonna be that bad. Because like when I was driving up, it was really bad on 146 and 290, but it was fine on 190 and 13. So I was like, oh, I'll probably be okay driving back because it was just Rhode Island to Worcester that was bad. But then driving back on 95, I was like, oh my gosh, I can't see anything. And by the time I realized this, I was already like past exit 1, so I was like, I'm just gonna keep going because I'm already like halfway there almost.
Whoa,
A little less. Well, because at that point...
Oh
my god. I thought you were like, no, it's not. I'm like, okay, it's not, but... Oh, that's okay, Lakora. It was Fort Getty. I don't know where that is, actually. It's not often I don't know a place in Rhode Island. Not that I'm a Rhode Island expert by any means, but I just went to school there and worked there.
And Rhode Island's not that big.
And it's not that big, yeah. And
oh no, I didn't need to attack this egg. That's radar. I only need the 2 at the end.
That and me and my family go to Newport all the time when I was little to visit my dad while he was at reserves on the Navy base.
I finished the most recent season of Ruby.
I have not seen it.
It's good. It got a lot.
Was I just humming along? I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
I do that all the time.
Wait, what happened?
Oh, I subconsciously hum along or sing along to anything that I'm listening to, literally, at all times. I'll be doing dishes, and my parents are like, could you, like, not be singing at Fortissimo? And I'm like, what? And they're like, you were just sing, and I was like, oh. I'm glad that I don't usually do that at night because everyone is asleep except for my dad.
Maybe, like, subconsciously you know that you shouldn't, so you don't.
Maybe.
Someone told me that's the case with sneezing, and I'm like, false.
Yeah, there have been...
Because they're like, oh...
times when it's eminently less awkward to not sneeze, and I still sneeze.
Well, no, in regards to driving. So I'm like, I'm always afraid when I sneeze when I'm driving because my eyes are like... So I double sneeze, so then my eyes are closed for, like, double the amount of time of...
4 seconds, yeah.
And I'm like, I'm always afraid I'm going to crash and die. Like, what if the car in front of me just slams on its brakes? And whatever friend I was talking to was like, well, what if subconsciously you know that you're in traffic or it's stop and go situation, so your brain's like, you can't sneeze right now. And I'm like, I don't think that's the way the body works. No. If you have to sneeze,
because I have definitely sneezed while driving before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In traffic.
For me, the worst thing is when I'm getting onto the like main road that I use when I'm going to work in the morning. The sun is determined to kill me through glare.
I know that feeling.
Because I have such glare sensitivity. Like, my vision isn't even that bad, but I am so glare sensitive. I have, like, transitions that work in my car, and I'm still, like, holding my hands over my head so that only one eye can see, and then can just barely see the traffic light, so that I can actually keep that eye open, barely. And then I have to make a left-hand turn, and I'm like, I can't even see if there's traffic. This is danger. So I like force my eyes open for a minute and I'm like, okay, no traffic, make the turn, and then it takes me literally a full minute to recover from it. And I'm like, no.
Not like this.
This is literally a suburb. Please. Not only would it be terrible if I died, it would also be boring.
Yeah, I guess if I'm not gonna die from food, I want it to at least be interesting.
Jimmy.
Haha.
See, I would prefer to die peacefully in bed
Yeah.
when it is my time. And that would be the only preferable method of leaving this planet.
Ugh. Maybe.
I would give, if I was doing something heroic, I'll do that. But,
I mean,
those are the only two.
Like saving a puppy
ideally,
from a
that
burning
wouldn't
building.
happen, though.
Maybe.
Maybe. Cora. I don't know how that happens, but it would be epic to see. Not in a good way, but it would be definitely something. Ugh, I don't want to drive into the office tomorrow, but I'm still like, was my...
Oh, you have to work tomorrow?
Yeah.
Sucks.
Oh.
Ew.
Yeah. And like my boss has it in as a day off for him. So I was like, sweet, I'll just work from home and it'll be awesome. And then on Friday I was talking to him and he was like, oh, are you in the office on Monday? And I'm just like, yeah. And he's like, cool, I'll see you then. I want to talk to you more about your vacation thing. I'm like, what? What?
Oh, so not only do you have to work, you also have to talk with him awkwardly about the fact that he's saying no to vacation.
Yeah, I don't know why he wants to talk about it because he's obviously not changing his mind. And I already told him, like, because he's like, oh, maybe I can give you partial. I'm like, well, don't bother because the whole point was to travel. So if I don't get the whole time, I'm not going to go.
Yeah.
Wait, what happened?
So I wanted to go on a vacation with Sean. So the scheduling of it was kind of funky because of his school schedule. And the fact that we wanted to go to Japan, and Japan's drinking age is 20, so he was like, oh, since I'm about to turn 20, can we go after my birthday? And I was like, yeah, sure. So we were planning it, and then I put in the time request off, and my manager was like, who do you think you are? You're being selfish by requesting this much time. And I'm like, I did this
How much was it even?
10 days.
That's not even that much.
2 weeks. That's a
Normal.
no, like,
Yeah.
that's not an unreasonable request.
No, and I was like, I did this same exact thing last year for Italy. He's like, well, we have less employees now. I'm like, that's not my fault. I wasn't in charge of the layoffs. Like, I didn't decide this. I didn't do VBO. Why are you punishing
What's
me?
VBO?
Oh, it's a voluntary buyout program.
Oh.
So we lost like 300 employees in the Northeast alone on Friday.
Oh my.
Dang.
And they're all the subject matter experts that I go to. And I'm like, come back, don't leave me. Well, except for Sadaji, he's not old enough to do it. Ah. I actually don't bug him as much anymore. Still calls you Skippy, though. Guess Blade's ignoring me.
I don't know what you're talking about. Skippy.
He's like, oh, how's Skippy doing? But yeah, rip work, faux show star. So I'm based, like, my projects are super easy too for September, so I'm literally gonna get through all the testing in like 3 days. And I'll be like, guess you could have gone on vacation. And with no impact. I would have been back in time for install as well. Like, there should have been nothing wrong with my request.
I have some choice words about your boss, but I can't say them on stream, so
Yeah.
just to myself.
No, me too. Although it's always
Yes, memoir.
really
yes.
funny, some of the things people say about why he is the way he is, and I'm just like, lol, I don't think you can say that.
Well, now I'm curious.
Yeah, I'll message you about it.
Okay. Is there a way you could skip level that request?
No, because if I go to my director, he's always like, well, did you ask Raju about it? And I'm like, yes.
Can you not say, I think that the reasoning was unreasonable?
Yeah, I mean, that's what I was saying. I was like, you could easily say that. I don't think he didn't give me a good reason as to why I can't take this time off. The who do you think you are is not a good reason, and 2 weeks is not an unreasonable amount of time to take off.
No, it's not. I guess I could try that.
Especially when you said that, like, it's not time that you are needed there 100%.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, like if it was during install, I can understand. That can be a reason as to why you can't take that time off.
Yeah, but I'd be back before that, so I'm just like, yeah. I think the only problem with that game plan is that our director is out of office for the next week, so I wouldn't even be able to bring it up with him until like 2 weeks from now, I guess.
When would you be hoping to go if you were able to?
August, and which would mean I'd kind of have to be.
That's kind of close.
Yeah, so like it would be a whole process that gets dragged out, and if I finally get it approved, it'd probably be too late to book tickets and Airbnbs and stuff, unless it's gonna cost me an arm and a leg. And if that's the case, Sean can't go because he's 19 and poor.
Yeah.
20 and poor.
Well, currently he's 19.
But he will be 20 when you go on the trip.
Yes.
I mean, he may not anymore, unfortunately.
Oh yeah.
Well, hopefully he's not
when
dying.
you would go on the trip.
Oh.
No, but he might be 21 by the time.
And then it won't
you
matter.
guys get out there.
Then it won't matter. He'll be very uninterested in the concept of drinking. But he was like, "Oh, I want to try sake." I'm just like, "Sure, okay."
Can't you try that in the U.S.?
He's underage, Chelsea. We don't encourage underage drinking.
No, I meant like once he is of age.
Oh.
It exists in the U.S.
It does, but he wants to have it there.
It's probably better there.
Yeah.
That's true. I will not fight anyone on that.
And he wants to eat all the food, and he's like, I don't have like another time that I think this would come up for me to go. So he was really excited about it. Yeah. But I guess the silver lining out of all this is that I don't have to awkwardly tell my family that we didn't invite them. So I was like, should I run this by Mom at all? And he's like, why? We're adults. I'm like, yes, which is why it would be the adult and mature thing to let them know that we're going. And he's like, but you don't tell them when you're planning on going on vacations with your friends. So why would you tell them this time? I'm just like, because you're a teenager? Like, I don't know.
Well, because you're family.
That and also, he is family directly, so, like, there's a different dimension to it than if you're just going with friends.
I know, and the fact that he's still in school, like, all these things, and I just felt like it'd be weird to not tell my mom, but if, like, in advance, like, obviously we'd tell her, like, hey, we're going, but, like, next week, can you drive us to the airport? But, I feel like I should tell her in advance, and he's like, nah, because then she's gonna make us invite the other two. Yeah.
How old are the other two?
25 and 22. Oh, wait, no, sorry, he just turned 23 a couple days ago. Yeah.
Well,
but
tell him that Stream wished him a happy belated birthday.
Okay.
That was the day you didn't remember till really late, right?
Yeah, but I texted him and he was like, all good. Thank you. Yeah. But he would want to come, but he doesn't like Asian food, so that would be a problem.
Yeah.
A big problem.
With a capital oblum.
Yeah. And he's also very whiny, which is also what I'm trying to avoid.
Wait, which one? The 23-year-old or the 25-year-old?
The 23-year-old. The 25-year-old one is also, but he's more of the angsty variety.
Did you tell him that he missed it by about 10 years?
Oh, trust me, he was doing it then too. He's never come.
All I can remember is that time he came to visit.
Oh, Blade is his favorite person ever.
Because I'm awesome.
Because Blade bought him beer. He was legal, so it was fine, but he
was at a bar.
Yeah. And then they're like, whoa, he can eat the fiery wings. And my brother was just like, you can't waste food. It's painful, but you can't waste food.
I think at that point he was too drunk to really taste anything.
Probably. He was obnoxious on the drive home. Wait, how did I survive that? I don't even understand.
DB2, because it only does like 7,000 base damage.
That's so crazy. But no, I don't have DB2, it's DB3.
Oh, sorry.
DB
Small
anything.
text. Yeah. Literally a DB1 could probably tank that for you.
But yeah, I don't actually know if the oldest one would want to come because he's kind of like falling off the edge of the earth again. No one can get a hold of him.
Oh.
He does this. It's not that concerning.
Okay. Well
I was
then,
gonna
I
ask what
retract
he's-
my
what
O
he's been
and
up
replace
to.
it with...
I mean, it is concerning, but not like in a, oh my gosh, we have to find him concerning. It's like, this boy needs to get his act together or else he's gonna be in a lot of trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Because this is how he got fired from the company I work for, because I pulled a lot of strings and got him a job, and then he's just like, yeah, I'm gonna stop adulting now, so,
Ooh.
That's hard.
and now he's doing it again, but it's worse this time because he's in the army and he's shirking that, and my parents are like,
Ooh.
that's really bad, you need to do something about this. I'm like, no, this is not my problem.
This is not a me responsibility.
It's like,
This is a him responsibility, but thank you.
I was like, I can sympathize with you, but I yelled at him for when he did it before, and you guys turned around and told me it was my fault, so I'm not getting involved. Nope.
How was it your fault?
No.
What was their reasoning behind
Magic.
that? I want to know what their reasoning behind that was.
I mean,
Magic and displacement of responsibility.
it was my mom who was putting it all on me. Like, my dad was just like, oh my god, like,
Not touching this with a 12-foot pole.
yeah, and it causes huge rift between my family because basically me and my mom weren't talking for like months. Me and Michael weren't talking. We didn't talk for a year. Matthew was mad because no one would tell him what was going on. And then Sean's just like, I'm mad at Michael because now you won't help me get a job in the future. And I'm like, you're a smart one because yes, you're right. And my dad's just like,
Does he have the same kind of problems?
Sean? No. But I'm just like, I'm never, ever mixing family and business again because, no. Like,
Yeah, it's so hard.
I thought, you know, he was someone I could trust, and then boom. So, like, I would think the same for Sean, but I don't want to take that risk again. So, I don't know. So, yeah, it was a really big problem. It's part of the reason why, it was last year. That's part of the reason why last year was so hard for me, Blade. I don't know if you remember how crazy I was going.
Yeah, I remember. Everything's clicking again. Like, I was like, all right, we had this conversation.
And the reason why I questioned relationships I shouldn't I have even put back on the table. Ugh.
Oh, good time.
Yeah. So yeah, that was a big problem, and now he's doing it again, and I'm just like, no. You didn't.
That's so
He
hard.
did,
Not getting involved this time.
yeah, it's like you didn't give him any consequences from when that happened, so he thinks he can do it without anything bad happening. My mom was just like stunned. She's like, because she couldn't say anything. She's finally having to accept.
Because it was true.
Yeah. Because before she's like, oh, you didn't try hard enough to help him keep his job. I'm like, I don't know if you know how corporate America works, but I'm a nothing. I don't have that kind of power. And he's got vacation time. He didn't use it. He could have called in sick or something. Nah, he didn't.
Well, you can't just not show up.
How long did this last for, too?
They gave him 4 days, which is 2 days longer than their policy. They can't, if they don't hear from you or can't get a hold of you for 2 days.
Oh no, I meant like how long did it last overall for him?
The job?
No, the being completely out of contact.
Oh, I don't know, because I stopped trying after a couple weeks.
Oh. That's a long time.
Yeah, and then, I mean, at that point, he was still living with my parents, so at least they could talk to him. But then they were making life super easy for him. They would bring him, like, takeout and let him stay up all night playing video games. I'm just like, well, no wonder he doesn't want to work. Why would he?
Yeah, I mean, it sounds to me like maybe a depressive episode or something. But at the same time, like, there are certain levels of behavior that, like, are understandable. And then there are levels of behavior that, like, completely pass that.
Yeah.
And this one feels like the latter.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's definitely other sort of, like, those kind of the symptoms are like you just don't have the motivation to do anything. But, you know, it seems like it's more of you stayed up late all night, which means in the morning you don't want to get up.
Yeah.
Yeah. The thing is that since he was living with family, they could have called in for him, like if he had told them to.
They could have taken his computer and done it, like emailed it.
That's true.
Anything. And he had 2 weeks of vacation. Like, it's not like... I don't know. He's...
That's where it's like, the resources were there, even if you're having, like, a depressive episode, to, like, be able to tell them and be like, I'm not feeling well.
Yeah, you
so
could
I'm not going to be in.
Ask for extended leave unpaid as well. Like, that is an option.
Yeah.
And he only had to last 1 extra month because after that he was going away for, like, 1 or whatever months for training. I think it was 3 months, actually.
Oh.
That they had already approved. They were like, sure, like, that's a military obligation. We have to let you go do it. So... And nah, he couldn't kick it. And it wasn't like his job was stressful. He was still learning things. And they had him doing, like, entitlement testing, which... I don't know if anyone knows what that is, but it's super easy. You log in as a user, see what you can do, log out, log in as a different user, see what you can do, log out, log in. It's really repetitive. It's boring, but it's not hard.
Is it like a desk job type
thing?
Show
respawn? Yes, no.
Huh?
We got 6 minutes. Should respawn after this?
I'm okay with not.
6 minutes is enough
like,
for 2 bosses, yeah.
I can respawn with J2.
Yeah, so if, like, 2 people want to respawn, it probably will work out.
Yeah.
Just 1 person, because we're in one right now.
Oh, okay.
And then, like, respawn after this.
I don't even know whose raid boss I'm in right now.
Foxy's.
I'm in Foxy's.
I might be in mine. Like, I'm super slow.
I don't know. Do you have a level 99?
Oh, just kidding. I'm in Foxy's. That's, yeah. I wasn't thinking.
That's why I said you were in Foxy's, because I saw the level 99.
Yeah. So.
Don't forget to use your raid of coins.
Yup.
Yeah. I did that after 6 a.m.
I lost out on 200 jewels last night.
Oh.
I was like, oh, after raid hour, I'll do my quest before I go to sleep.
You forgot.
I just went to sleep because I was so tired.
Oh. How are the floors?
I did mine earlier today.
How are the floors coming along?
I haven't touched it in weeks.
Oh.
Maybe a month. It's burned out a little bit right now.
I understand.
My bedroom's done. I just have to finish putting in the baseboards.
The core.
But all the hardwood floors is done.
Oh, that's good.
All right, I can call you Alias because level 10. I've been skipping that one.
Yeah. Although J2's is coming out in 2 seconds.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do J2's first, and then we'll do you Alias.
Okie doke.
Unless it's not spawned in time because I'm almost done.
No, it's out there already.
Okay.
Oops. No, but the whole point of that rant, and sorry for that, guys, was that
No, you're
we
good.
don't want him to come.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right. I was like, how did we get here?
Yeah.
Yeah. But talking about Japan still reminds me of when I awkwardly said, "I'll go halvesies."
Yeah, and I was
As
just like,
if
what?
that was just like paying for yourself.
Oh. Yeah. I just wanted to go before next year when it's gonna be mad awkward.
Why would it be mad awkward next year?
Because I have 2 friends who want to go, and they're like, oh, we're going next year. But they want me to come with them because they don't know anyone else who speaks any Japanese. So, but I don't want to travel with them again.
Oh, not good travel partners.
Not for 2 weeks. Plus.
Who wants to go?
Kelsey and John.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, don't do that.
No.
Yeah, how long are they good travel partners for?
Like a weekend trip.
Weekend. I don't even know John that well, and I knew the answer to that.
Yeah, weekend trips are fine, but anything longer than that, I'm like...
DD3, man. Oh.
Yeah, and I would get really frustrated because I'm sure they wouldn't try and learn any of the language. Because I know Kelsey didn't try and learn Italian, really.
I didn't know you went with her.
Yeah. I mean, she's an excellent planner for vacations. Like, she's super good. She could be a travel agent. But, yep.
There's something she doesn't need to do, she won't do it.
Yeah. Or doesn't really get how, like, it's not just her time, it's like all of us collectively.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's gonna be super awkward if I go next year and I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna go with you. I'm gonna do like it brings it up where if I went this year and they're like, hey, come with us, I could be like, oh, I just went, but have fun, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. But doesn't look like it's happening. Because Sean literally can't go again until June next year. And that's a big maybe because he's got a military training he has to do next summer and he's trying to get it booked for June so that he can do an internship during July and August time frame. But
What kind of degree is he going for?
mathematics.
Oh, wow. Congrats.
Yeah, with a
That takes...
minor in like data analytics or something like that. No, he's smart. I'm in like book ways. He's dumb in other ways.
Oh, yeah.
He needs to get some sleep.
Oh, Foxy.
It's okay.
Scottish, I didn't know you were here.
Hi, Scottish.
Hey, Scottish. When did you join?
I think he
I
just
didn't hear
popped
the
in.
Yeah.
Jemmy was ranting. And
Oh.
just-
About which things? I've gone on a couple different rants.
I don't even know.
Yeah.
Jemmy, have you been watching Amy's Instagram videos?
No, but I've been looking at Facebook or whatever, wherever she's posting things, and it's so cute.
yeah.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I mean, she posts on Instagram, but it shows up on Facebook also.
Oh, baby is so cute.
Oh my god, so cute.
How old?
Like not even a
14
month.
days.
Oh.
Dang.
14
like-
days.
2 weeks.
Yeah, he's a little half Chinese, half white baby.
Oh, a little Asian baby.
Cute. So cute.
Actually, pretty close to her due date.
Mm.
Doing the math. Like a couple days over.
Mm. Yeah. And I'm sure she's back to being like size 0 again. Already. Oh, that girl. She'd be like, no, I've gained so much weight, I'm so fat. Look at my arms. I'm like, yeah, they're twigs. They don't exist.
I love
Yeah, you
Amy,
went
but I
from-
hate that part of Amy.
You went
Amy,
from being
you're-
invisible if you turned sideways to being like visible.
Well, it was funny looking at her pregnant
Type of
because it was like she was the same person but with a pregnant belly. Like she didn't gain weight.
Well, she gained weight, but
Well, yes,
just in the belly
in
area.
the belly, and you're like, how is this fair? This doesn't happen.
I mean, but is that even hell?
Huh?
She eats.
She eats a lot.
It's not that she
Yeah.
She just has a very high metabolism.
Yeah.
Mm.
She eats a lot.
Like Asian Kelsey.
Pretty much. Although Kelsey has never once said she's fat. She's like, what's a calorie? But
Metabolism wise.
yeah. But Amy is like always like, oh, I need to exercise because I'm gaining weight. I'm just like, no, you're really not. You still look like
Foxy
you're 60.
needs to keep breeding. She's got to hit the 1 billion mark.
She's almost
so
there
close.
though.
She's so close.
What kind of close? Like 9
Like 23
something?
23 mil. Obtainable close.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess Excalibur never joined in.
Doesn't look like they're doing the exact Lux thing this week.
Oh, okay.
It wouldn't really make sense unless they just wanted to share the crowns.
Yeah. Or just practice. I mean, it could practice. So that
Yeah.
was good too.
Call out Rose
Have-
again.
Yeah.
Are we gonna say Blade?
But
Evan.
thanks for calling.
Oh, I haven't even touched High Score Challenge yet.
Wait, who said anything about High Score Challenge?
Just off topic.
Oh.
I was just saying I haven't even touched the High Score Challenge.
Ooh. Gotcha. Alright. Jitsu's bringing up a level 10.
Going again.
I mean, we don't have to take it out, but it's so close to level 10 that I was like, I should put this up.
I don't even know why I'm bothering. I don't need Chippendales.
I think I tapped on maybe like 5 raid bosses this weekend. It wasn't much.
Yeah. I'm almost finished with my second stack.
Nice. I just started my second stack again because I'll get it and then I'll have a medal that I use it on.
Yeah, like I haven't been pulling, so like I don't need them.
Me and Scottish
Since I
have
haven't been
3
pulling.
stacks.
I have 3
And
stacks.
Sunshine. All the stacks.
Yeah, but I feel especially bad because I have 0 mirrors. Not even 0 stacks. 0. Just none.
It's okay.
So I have like enough-ish Chippendales, enough-ish Sids, and then 0 mirrors.
How many Mickey and Brooms will have?
0.
I'll check.
And then I have 4 brooms.
I-
6.
Used them. Yeah, I've used them and I don't
haven't
regret
used-
any of the uses.
I don't think I've used any of mine.
Like, I think I used some for I used
I have
some
9.
for Zaldenby. I used
Yep.
some for
I have 9.
HD Roxas. I used some for 0.2 Aqua. And I used some for Ursula.
I can almost get
I
a
have
ton of
zero.
one.
I have 0.2 aqua.
Alright, good
Oh,
night,
I
Could
only
use
Lakora.
make a broom. Could use
Bye,
make a
Lakora.
broom
Good
on
night,
her,
Lakora.
but hey, Lakora. I could
See-
use it on her, but then I don't get it. I don't get any traits.
That's the thing. I already had 2 traits on her.
That's why I don't want to
and
use
that
it on
was
Nominee.
both defenses. So I was like, it's worth guilting her with brooms at this point because I don't need any
Yeah.
other traits, and those are very good traits for Collie and stuff. And she has a relatively good multiplier. The only bad
Pretty
thing
solid.
is that I rolled like 110% guilt, so I'll
Get
need to either
mirrors.
reroll or use my non-existent mirrors to mirror her up.
Hmm.
Still, I wonder if I can get way ahead this coming week because there will be a raid event all week instead of just the weekends when I always fall behind.
For Lux?
Yeah,
Maybe. Depends if they have 0 AP still or not.
that's true.
I don't know when it goes till.
I always forget that not 0 AP is a thing.
Yeah.
They have it
should
so
just
often now.
Make it not a thing. They should make it that it's always 0
I know.
AP.
At this point,
Like,
they really should.
It's a system that literally punishes people playing the game more.
Well, it's also like, in the past, maybe I would have been tempted to refill my AP, but now I'm like, they're just gonna give us another AP campaign, like, next week, so I'll just wait till then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think the way they've introduced 0 AP campaigns and how long and frequent they do them, they screwed up that part where they can just get people to spend jewels on it.
Yeah.
Like people won't. I mean, I won't do that. I think I did that.
I've
once,
done it
but
before.
That was because
Not often.
I did it
but
the.
I've done it.
I did it the week that I went. Couldn't raid. It was during raid week, and I couldn't raid that weekend.
Oh.
I did it. I did it then, but that was because I was constantly raiding that whole week.
Mm.
For a whole full half of the week.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So Scottish, how have you been liking the Gunrunner
It's
DLC?
absurd. It is
Okay.
absurd. The amount of content they added and what they added is ridiculous.
What did they add? I don't play it, but I play it.
Well, number one, on Mobile Command Center, which is
Mhm.
just like this really big truck that you can carry a little operation base around with and some vehicles. But there is a bike with like a rocket on the back.
Yeah, I watched people playing with that, and someone got to the top of the maze bank or whatever it's called.
It's ridiculous because
You can just fly.
you have wings and you just like open the wings up, use the rocket, and you just fly forever.
Yeah. Only limit being that the rocket has to recharge on the ground.
It's not even a limit 'cause you can use it so you can just like touch down to the ground, or if you're like riding up the wall
Yep.
the right way, you can do it. That's been fun.
That's good. Have you played more Zillia since I last saw you streaming?
Probably not. I was thinking about doing it tonight, but I got a bit of a long day.
Yeah. It's also late.
Yeah, that's not a problem.
Right.
I don't
I mean,
work till Wednesday, so it really doesn't matter for me.
Mm,
Same,
Nice.
except
Same.
not me.
Saturday.
Well, normally I would have had. Apparently, we were doing well this year, so they gave us
Oh.
Mm.
as an extra day off.
You guys should hire me. Oh. I haven't seen
I don't
anything.
have-
No, I know.
I don't have any pull.
I haven't seen any more postings either that I could potentially apply for. But I also haven't really looked.
I need to bring second chance into this high school challenge. That's not fun. Just because even if the fence moves 3 blocks on like every hit, there's a copter fleet and a wardrobe and make it a lot.
Mm.
So I need to bring second chance in.
Yeah.
I think I have a spare one though.
Like, I still really, really, really want to find a new job before I have to do those projects, just so I can, like, dig it in a little bit more to my manager. Like, oh, you're understaffed? Well, you should treat me better. Meh.
Yeah. Would you be doing the 2 weeks method or just kind of
Oh, agile?
going?
Oh, no, wait.
No.
No, you mean 2 weeks
No,
notice?
like giving in your 2 weeks.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would. In case I ever want to
No,
come
Jimmy
back.
would just be terrible and just leave.
Like, bye.
It's like, I'm
Well,
done.
I just think that the 2 weeks would then cut into those projects, right?
No, I don't start
No, 2
testing
weeks.
for those until August.
Oh, okay.
So if I found a job like tomorrow, I could do it, but that's not likely to
Well,
happen.
everyone send Jemmy good vibes so that she can find a job tomorrow.
I pretty much
Just
would
lend her
have
your
up
energy.
to mid-July to do it. And I'd be like, ha ha ha. And no one else can do it because no one else on my team has trading knowledge. Booyah!
I'm still having the dumb small streams on the multi-stream.
Oh, I don't know why that keeps
Yeah, I have
happening
that
for you
problem.
guys. What browser are you using?
I use Chrome.
Chrome.
Oh, okay. Same as me then.
What's happening?
The
Multi-stream.
I
not
posted
working.
it. I think it's DJ's. I'll post it over in there. I'll show it to you.
you've posted it somewhere else too, or unless you sent that to
I
me
know I-
directly.
No, I sent it in on the multi-stream because I was asking around if anyone had that problem there.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, I know I've seen it, but I haven't been on DUJ's Discord in a while.
Yeah, but like multi-stream doesn't work for me, like period. So I just kind of leave it up to keep the badges and then hit up whoever I want to listen to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright,
see,
Blade, I posted it in general. That's what it looks like for me.
I just blame my computer for most of that. I do
Oh,
also use Chrome.
That's weird.
Yeah.
But my computer, I have to have lowest settings on like Minecraft to be able to run it. So yeah, I had a really terrible graphics card for 2012 and 2017. It's one of those where it's like you can't even find it in the comparison sites until you go to the ones where it's like we anti-recommend these. We recommend that if you see them, you just
Run the other way.
Just throw them away.
yeah. Rip
I'm
it out of
super
your
happy
computer
with
and throw it
my
away.
latest graphics card. My system is a lot quieter right now.
Aw, that's awesome.
That's good.
It almost didn't fit in there too. Like,
Hmm.
I was like, wait, I can't even like finagle it sideways in and then move it back because it's gonna hit all this stuff. How am I
Aw.
gonna do this?
Mm.
But I got it in there.
Woo woo!
Yeah, so I'm seriously thinking of getting a new laptop. Plus, my battery in this one is shot. And a couple other things. I've just been putting it off because that'll be like $1,000, and I've already been spending way too much on a certain mobile game.
Oh, I wonder what that is.
It shall remain nameless. Because obviously, if I don't say Kingdom Hearts Union Cross, people won't know.
Avi.
Kind of heartless.
What?
Hey, Memli.
Hello.
What's shaking?
Oh, hey.
Yay! He's returned.
Yeah.
The watermelon.
Nice.
Ooh, watermelon. Share memoir.
Watermelon sounds really good, right?
Yeah.
I always see it in the grocery store, and I'm like, I want that, but I'm realistically not going to eat an entire watermelon myself.
Or you could.
Nah,
You
I try, and then I can't get through it, and then I feel wasteful. I can do one of those little baby ones. If I see those, then I buy it, because I'm like, I can do that.
Weak.
I know.
Have you ever had yellow watermelon?
That's a thing?
No.
Yeah. I haven't had it, but it's definitely
I've
a thing.
never heard of it before.
So, like, the inside, instead of it being pink, it's yellow.
What?
It tastes the same.
Yeah.
That sounds weird.
I haven't had
I
it, but
think
yeah,
I
I've
saw
heard
You
it.
say
Yeah.
it tastes the
Photo
same,
of
but
it.
like in my mind, it'll probably like just taste different.
That's what a blender's for. Then I just drink it.
It's pretty much water anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
suppose.
You blend it, put them in ice cube trays, freeze it.
That would be assuming I have space to make ice cubes, which I don't.
Blasphemy.
I know. Well, even if I like try and make room for it, then I lose that space in the freezer because my roommates just take it over. So, yeah. Rip ice. Even though they have a freezer in the basement, like one of those giant ones. Like,
But they don't use it?
No, they do. It's chock full of stuff.
How many people are in this place?
Me and the other two.
That's no.
Yeah.
Oh, this sucks. I definitely have to make sure second chance box, or I can't clear the high score challenge
Oh.
without using Nova.
It's always a dilemma.
I think the worst part is because normally we're all used to like loading up on like the 14 medals, 14% ones because they're so easy to get.
Yeah.
But because those are all copy medals, you can't really use them too much.
Yeah. Let me just copy my copy, which doesn't work.
Yeah.
The
Thankfully,
animation
I can use it to copy.
for that is so funny.
Is it really?
Yeah.
You can use it to copy, you know, your like Beast Bell or whatever. So
Space Lord.
there's that.
But yeah, I would definitely anyone who has a copy key art and wants to look at it copying something, or look at the animation you don't copy. It's hilarious. I like it a lot.
I'm gonna
Wait,
try
Does
that.
it do anything special?
No, but the sound is also very good for it.
Huh.
I'll try it with my nominee and copy it key art because that would be funny.
Just copy the copy medal.
Yeah.
It's copying you.
All the copy,
There we
copy,
go.
copy.
That's weird.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Hmm.
I just copied a medal. That was a copy medal.
And?
Yeah, it was interesting. It's like the buff effect where he like sticks his keyblade in the air, but without like any special effects coming off the keyblade.
Ah.
Just like, oh, nothing happened. Whoops.
Well, if my manager is not in the office tomorrow, I will come home at lunchtime.
And 24-hour stream.
No.
You heard it here first.
Nah. Although, Memoir pointed out something last night. That you and Blocks and Blade were nowhere to be found in the wee hours of the night, and you guys are the ones who were asking for long streams.
What are you talking about?
You went to bed.
Yesterday
Yeah,
I did.
we're not doing a 24-hour stream. You're
I mean,
doing
I've done a 24-hour stream, Jemmy. So, I don't know what your excuse is.
That sounds like a bad time.
Actually, it was fantastic.
Memoir.
Persona 5 was amazing.
I feel like if I was playing any game for that long, I would go into rage mode Jemmy like the entire time. And Star. Star was there too. Because Star had fallen asleep and came back.
No, Star was with his sister.
Well, he said he fell asleep for a nap, and then he went to go watch the SpongeBob movie, and then he came back. There was a nap in there because he said that he wasn't going to be able to go to sleep anytime soon. Yeah. Half there, I guess, is fair. Yes, you were also here, Space Lord.
Memoir, I was half there.
Well, you were asleep when Scottish left.
Yeah.
And then woke back up.
This was yesterday?
Yes.
Yeah. I was like, did Sunshine pass out? She hasn't said anything in a while.
Yeah. If someone leaves and I don't say anything, then I'm probably passed out.
Or pretending not to be there.
One or the other.
Yeah. Ugh. Nah, I know you're usually asleep.
No, that is very true. I do fall asleep a lot. Especially because by now I'm sitting in bed and it's comfy.
Oh, I'd have the same problem if I was watching streams. The only reason why I don't fall asleep is because I'm like, this chair's not good for sleeping, and neither is this desk, so I'm just like, if I'm gonna fall asleep, I have to get off.
Well, I have mastered falling asleep, like, everywhere, so.
Nice. I fell asleep once at Disney World.
How?
I was real tired.
If you're tired enough, you'll fall asleep everywhere.
Yeah, and I was sitting on the sidewalk watching the parade, and I just fell asleep.
Nice.
Yep. My parents were like, did that just happen? Like, she's on the sidewalk asleep. I'm just like, and you didn't wake me up? Like, what's wrong with you? I'm like, you looked fine. Like, okay, parents. I'm shedding.
I shed all the time.
I just can see it really well on this shirt because this shirt is black and my hair is blonde. So it's like,
Yeah.
yo, I'm here. I'm all over you. It's like, okay, hair.
Okay, my hair is blonde right now also.
I'd say your hair is more brown than blonde.
It's more blonde now.
Oh, did you redo it?
I attempted to.
What does that mean?
It means I got my hair cut and then I went to bleach again and I bleached the same spot again and it came out a lot lighter this time.
Oh, I want to see.
Maybe if you came to game night.
Well then. I can't come this
Or
week.
Or if we were invited to things on the weekends.
Yeah, I still don't know what that was about. Especially because Molly had been texting me on Thursday being like, I haven't seen you in forever. Come up and visit.
It was probably just like forgotten.
I'm so forgettable.
Well, my thought is that they probably planned it Thursday night, and I think Kelsey and Chris had plans to get together already.
Oh.
And it just happened. Is my thought. I mean, I don't know. This is just hunches.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, if it was a smaller group, then I would have said, oh, maybe they wanted to play a game that could only go up to, like, 4 or 5 players.
Yeah.
But there's a lot more people than that.
They played Fun Employed. That plays plenty of people.
Yeah. No, Box was talking about that on stream Friday.
Yeah. Good game.
So I was like, oh, there's probably nothing going on because everyone's doing things for the 4th. Little did I know.
Okay, I'm falling asleep.
Alright, bye, Chelsea. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Bye, Chelsea.
Yeah, have a great night.
You too.
You too.
Hey, Chelsea.
Bye. Bye.
Oops, I meant to Nova. Oh, it didn't matter.
Good job.
Didn't matter. Zephy's OP. I'm surprised you didn't Snapchat it.
Huh?
Your hair. I'm surprised you didn't Snapchat it.
Yeah.
What should I play tomorrow?
Mario Kart?
Ooh, yeah, we could play Mario Kart. Memoir second sat. We can start off the day with Mario Kart. Or the night, depending on when I get back. Although I still want to check my computer tonight and see if my boss removed that day as a vacation day or if it's still there. Aww, Memoir. Are you taking summer classes? Very nice. But yeah, if Blade or Scottish are around, you guys should play with me.
Let's see if I'm around.
Such enthusiasm. Ooh, congratulations, Memoir.
I feel like I have something going on tomorrow night.
Oh.
I think.
So exciting.
Part of me is tempted to go home tomorrow night. But then I remembered my parents don't have air conditioning, so I was like, nah, never mind.
That is true.
Do you need to go home for Tuesday, or?
Yeah, it's my mom's birthday.
Ah.
And since there was no camping trip this year, I really have nothing going on.
Yeah, what happened? What happened with that?
I don't know. I asked Carissa, and she's like, oh, we haven't started planning that yet. Because I asked like 2 weeks ago, and I was like, oh, so it probably won't happen. And she never got back to me. So I don't know what happened. No idea.
Oh, Memoir. It's okay.
Aww.
Some jobs require you to have a degree, so an extra foot in the door.
Yeah, a lot of jobs require it.
Yeah. You might not use what you learned, but they do want that piece of paper.
Yeah, I certainly don't use what I learned. Can't even remember what I learned at this point.
There are definitely things I learned that I don't use.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
For me, I take college as a 4 years of learning how to learn.
Mm.
Or how to learn quickly. With no help. As professors at my college were bad.
Prove
Same.
that you can be taught. Or trained, I should say.
Which during it really sucked. But I understand now that like real life, this is how it is. Don't
Yeah.
get babied through learning everything.
Nope. Actually, I should call my dad to see if my mom's even going to be home. I still haven't done that. Oh, so Sunshine, I realized today that the coffee drinks that I've been getting this week actually had 3 shots of espresso in it per drink.
Okay.
So I was drinking 6 shots of espresso every day.
Nice.
Yeah, you might want to wean yourself off of that and not just go like cold turkey.
Yeah. Oh boy. Starbucks, what have you done to me? I know, Memoir. I think that's why I've been in such a strange mood all week. Like, it's like, ugh.
What was it like?
It was like flan.
Oh.
So how did you come to this realization?
Because today I actually ordered on the mobile app instead of ordering it in person, and it says how they make it on the mobile app. And I was just like, oh. Oops. I know, right, Memlar? It makes so much sense now.
It makes a lot of sense now. What are you eating, Jenny?
Popcorn. I'm actually in one of my really, really rare popcorn moods. And I didn't eat dinner. So I was like, oh, I'm kind of hungry. I'll pull this bag of popcorn back up. Oh! Oops, I died. How did that happen? I was not paying attention.
Oh. Back. I got disconnected.
Oh, welcome back.
Glad my presence was missed.
Well, sometimes there's just periods of quiet.
Dead silent.
Like, no one was actually talking while you were gone. Until Sunshine asked me what I was eating.
Ah.
But yeah, if you're not on stream for a while, people notice and they're like, where's Blade? We haven't seen him in a while.
I was just kidding.
Your presence is felt, and I need you to know. Oh no.
You can't pass it?
Oh no, I did. I was having Jimmy problems. Ooh, we have another wall of memoir text.
That's true.
Scottish.
Scottish.
Oh, there we go. I finally got the 12 mil I needed.
Nice.
Nice.
Woo.
I have not tried the high score challenge again yet.
It's the one where it splits you off so you can pick, you know, speed, power.
Oh no,
magic,
I've tried
but
it. I've
they're-
tried it. I just haven't done it again yet. I was like, I'm gonna focus
It's
on other
really
things.
short.
Yeah, no, I know it's not bad, but
And I just tried a different setup because I was trying my speed one because I could pull off less hits. I was assuming I could get a higher score, but I couldn't clear it without the Nova, so I went for power. I didn't care how many hits I did, but I cleared it this time.
yay!
Good, because I was getting the itch to pull to try to do better.
I kind of want to pull once on the banner. But what did you get? Did you get like garbage medals?
I got 2 good medals, and they're not even that great. World of Chaos,
Mm.
and then Key Art 7.
Oh.
But everything else was complete garbage. Like Sunshine saw 2 of them. They were Scarbo.
It's okay, Scottish.
Those are all my pulls, though. You're joking!
Hmm?
I got extra attack on Vanitas.
Nice.
No! He's a 4 cost. It's too high!
Put 1 cost on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but even then, it's not going to do too much damage just because...
Put AB.
No,
What was
no,
it,
no.
AB?
The problem is he inflicts more damage the lower the slot number. So he's only good on Treasure Trove. I can't even use him on Fenrir.
Why not?
Because he's just going to be doing garbage damage.
You also get +6. I mean, it's still better than I carry.
Yeah, it's true. I could put him in the first slot. I could do one. Yeah, I guess. It's just.
Scottish.
It's the I didn't want double. Like you give me double cast, so I don't really need it. But I guess I can progress further in Coliseum now. Alright, where are my 1 cost medals? Oh no.
Did you use them all up?
I have 4 left, I think.
Oh.
2, 3. Yeah, I have 4 left, and then I have 2 AB. Wait, 1 AB3 max and SP gauge 1. AB3 max, SP gauge 2. 2 AB3 max, SP gauge 2s. 4 AB3 max and SP gauge 2s.
So
Actually,
wait, what trait were you hoping for on him? Just out of curiosity.
probably raid. Just raid. Everything raid now. I want raids on everything.
Oh.
But I guess I got double cast on him now, so it's not too bad. Because I can hit 6, which means I can progress in Coliseum.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the 6 will be good for raids also.
Yeah. Also, I thought it was power-based strength. I didn't realize it was general strength.
Oh yeah, that's why we were
Yeah.
talking about that earlier with Astrono. Because he got the same thing.
Good. Now I don't have to pull a million times the next time a Kyrie banner comes up.
Woo!
Nice.
I haven't had to change my setup yet, though. I'm getting afraid because I'm getting closer to that point where I actually have to think about what I'm doing.
I still haven't hit tier 14 yet, which is upsetting me. Taking too long.
It does take a long time.
SP gauge 1.
I am not even 2/3 of the way there yet.
He doesn't really fit into anywhere but treasure trove, which is kind of sad. I guess maybe he'll do like mid-tier damage in what is it called? Moogle of Glory.
Sorry.
And Starlight, but oh well.
Okay, I need to stop eating this.
You need to or you want to?
No, I need to stop eating this. I'm not even hungry anymore. But it's just like eating buttery goodness.
I had movie theater popcorn for the first time in like forever. Oh boy. It is very, very, very salty.
Yeah, especially depending on the person making it. Because I know one guy I used to work with, and he liked making it so salty that the popcorn was orange. And I was like, oh, stop doing this. This is disgusting. Customers are going to complain. I would always put less seasoning in there than I was supposed to, because it's just too salty.
And my buddy didn't even put any butter on it yet, but it was like super buttery.
Well, the seasoning they put on popcorn is butter flavor. So when you're putting butter on the popcorn, it's just like grease, basically, because it's already got the flavor from the seasoning. And it's also, the seasoning is where it gets its color from, too.
Gotcha.
Grease is the best part.
It was super strong, because I was like, yeah, whatever. We had extra one, so I was like, I'll eat some of this popcorn. And oh god, I was like,
I think
get it away from me.
the butter is like vegetable oil based or something.
Something like that, yeah.
I used to have to pour like gallons of that into the butter pump machine.
Oh, that sounds disgusting.
What was worse?
Just the thought of that makes me want to throw up.
Like, the worst thing though is if someone new was putting in oil into the bottom of the popper, and they didn't puncture the bag right, and then oil was going all over the floor, and we're just like, oh my god. Why did you think you could do this on your own? What made you this confident in your life? We need to break this. Because then literally the floor would be disgusting. People would start like putting popcorn on the floor to absorb the oil, and it just made it worse. I'm just like, oh my god. Guys, go get a mop.
I guess the animation for Vinny is just kind of cool.
Mm.
It's like a, what is it, like Hades style, but purple.
Ooh.
Now I'm gonna feel real bad if I can't stay on top 1,000 because I have a thing that can buff me to 6 tiers of strength.
It's making me really happy that I'm in the top 600 right now, but I know that that's not gonna be like anything.
The third day of the month.
No, I know. No one's actually even started it really yet. I'm like, oh, I'm moving up the ranks so fast. And I'm just like, yeah, it's because no one else is doing it.
I'll be back.
Okie doke. Okay, Tama. Better proc this time.
Good luck.
Thanks. Because now at the point that if she doesn't, Sephi can't take him out. No! But poison did. Oh, dumb luck. That's what that was.
Okay, I think I'm gonna head to bed.
Alright, good night, Blade.
Talk to you guys later. Night.
Thanks for calling.
Thank you.
No problem.
I will be right back.
Okay.
Okay, I'm back. I guess Blade left.
Yeah. And welcome back.
Thank you.
So what do you do now?
Coliseum.
Ah.
I'm not even halfway through tier per game.
I already got stuck, so you're
Yeah.
fine.
And even with 6 years of strength, I'm still getting stuck here and there. But it's on like the really high health enemies, like the Black Copter Fleet.
Mm-hmm. I'm not motivated to do anything in the game.
Yeah, they need to put out more free, like, events and stuff.
Yeah.
Though I think, did you see the tweet?
Yeah, I did.
I guess we'll be getting to, unless that was VIP, that is VIP, but daily raid event. I don't know.
Yeah.
That'll be interesting, I guess. Something to do.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. I'm supposed to be studying, so.
Well, you can study and raid at the same time. There's an auto button.
I know, but then I still have to look up to see when it is, and I get distracted with it.
And then I guess for people who get VIP, you can get 2 of each gem.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool, I guess.
Yeah.
I think I need 3 more for Fenrir to get 35, so if I can at least get 1 in the high score challenge, I can get a 35 Fenrir.
Yay.
It's all shiny.
See, like, I think about that, and I'm like, it'd be nice to have, like, a really high Fenrir, but I was like, I don't have good power metals to put on Fenrir, so it doesn't matter.
Well, I dropped a lot on Cloud EX, so I kind of, like, I better have some good power metals.
So, I don't know. I'll sitting at 20 right now, and I'm to bring up because it doesn't matter because I like the blades I have now. They're fine.
Yeah.
So.
Wait, what?
Hmm?
How?
What?
So when I ended my stream, I checked my rankings on the leaderboards, and I was 42. But I just refreshed because I was on the page. I might as well look. I'm 36 now. Somehow I jumped 6 ranks when I'm not streaming.
It's probably delayed.
Oh yeah, it is delayed.
I would assume so. I would assume so, but I looked maybe like 10-20 minutes after.
I think it's really delayed.
Yeah.
I don't put anything past streaming anymore. To be honest.
Yeah.
Are you going for top 30 this month?
I mean, I'm 36. I would like to see if I can get there. It'd be pretty nice. I still haven't set up payment though, so.
You should collect those stickers I sent you.
Yeah, I guess.
That's true.
Hey, Star. I know, I'm like having the same problem. I should be going to bed, but I'm not tired. Also, I just checked my work computer, and my boss still has it that he's out of office tomorrow. So I'm still like, what's he gonna do? What's he gonna do?
Depends on how you feel tomorrow.
I gotta fill out a form and.
Hey,
that's too
I
much.
had to do it too.
It's too much.
Yeah, more carps
apparently from
for the week raid boss.
Yeah. Whatever that means. Although I don't know if I can do that because I'm supposed to be studying.
Oh.
So
Study first, raid later.
Yeah, just use your raiding time as your study breaks. Isn't that what you originally started this game doing?
Pretty much. But then back then I didn't have a party.
Oh.
So, you know.
It's different.
Yeah.
Now you got all the awesome people.
Yeah. It was hard.
Yep, I know. It's so hard when I'm here.
It's true.
Sorry about that, Sunshine. It's just too much.
We're good.
I'm like really excited about our party still.
Same.
We haven't gone close to rank 2 yet, though.
Not since our first or second week. I still don't know.
Be like, hey, if we don't hit rank 2, we're gonna kick everybody out.
I still don't know how that happened. Like, how did we do that?
I think I went pretty hard when I joined that day. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna be like, bam, there's finally a team that'll raid again. Because I had a pretty good team, and then people started like, oh hey, I got school, I got this, and we're like, yeah guys, don't worry about it. But then they never came back, and so it was like,
Yeah.
Thank you, Memlar. Yes, our party hat.
and they got to a point where there was like maybe 10 people who were like, yeah, they're like, if you know, you can kick me if you want to, you know, I may come back, but it's not gonna be for like a long time. It's just like like a third of the party's taken up with people who aren't playing, and it's just like,
That's hard.
yeah, it was.
The party I was in before this was fine, but I just joined them, so.
Grothic hasn't logged in 16 days.
Yeah.
Time to drop the hammer, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I just feel bad because Xander is still active and he's like her boyfriend, so now I feel like I don't want to like upset him and lose him too, but like
Just drop the hammer, Jimmy.
yeah. No, I'm gonna have to. I just feel bad about it.
Yeah.
I could push the button for you, but
Technically, you could.
You're-
You do have those rights, right?
yep, I think I do. I don't know.
You did at one point.
Well, Memoir says talk to Xander.
Yeah. Because he's still active. Oh yeah, you still have those rights. Scottish. I don't know why you don't, Sunshine.
I don't know.
Is there a limit to how many people you can have as admin in the party?
Nope.
No.
So Sunshine is now... Oh, Foxy lost hers. Promote her too.
She might have been party hopping.
Oh, she was. She had asked if she could go play multiplayer with Mew Mew one night.
Should I take out J2?
Oh, yeah, feel free to. Star. Yeah, the only people who should be rank E in our party are the mules.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's like, okay, we got a problem.
Ban hammer time.
Yeah. So there's only 2 people who aren't, like, rank A or B.
Yeah.
Oh, actually. What? Blocks is rank D right now?
It's because you didn't play much last week.
That's true. I guess it takes it from the
Yeah.
previous week's activity.
Yeah.
We're not gonna hammer blocks.
I don't know. It seems like a good idea to me.
He's still one of our best raiders, even although he complains about it all the time. You don't kick out your top Lux earners unless you got a reason for it.
Then boost on time.
Yeah, that Mansula. We need that. We can't have him being taking that anywhere else. Because his is almost as good as Suki's. And I think Suki's is, like, one of the best in the game right now for raiding.
Suki has, what, raid in 1,000 strength, right?
No, that's what Blocks has. Suki's got double raid, I think.
Oh, then it
Dang.
must have changed, because I think I used Suki's once when it had 1,000 strength on it.
Maybe. I know he's got multiple copies of Ursula.
That's too much.
Yeah.
Well, at least with the drop rates I got, because I had to put a lot in to get Ursula's.
Yeah.
And I got like 4 of them eventually, but it was only after I put a bunch of money in.
I don't think we'll get deck up to 2 though.
No, I don't
For a
think
really
that
long
will
time.
happen. We can't compete with Arabian Nights. They're crazy. That was Suki's old party.
Mm.
Oops. Tama, why you no proc?
That's why I asked my medals all.
I think it's time you get rid of Tama, Jemmy.
No.
Thomas so cute though.
Yeah, but it's time to get rid of him. Man, I've been very tempted to guild some of my WAF medals. Because my Leon is 2 away.
Mm.
And I have 2 McKean rooms.
Sounds like everything in
And I
this
have a
setup
Sephi.
needs Lux. Huh? I don't need Lux for Collie. Hey, Ducky!
Jemmy, no, if you're not using Lux, you're not getting
I
Lux.
don't.
Like, you could be getting so much more Lux right now.
All of my medals on this Keyblade are Lux, pretty much anyway.
Really?
Yeah. So nice try, but... Actually, no, that's just a lie. Only 3 of them are.
Well, then you're... No, you're, what's her fate? Tyree should have Lux on it. Come on.
Howdy, Ducky. Oh yeah, I was looking at our party on J2. Aw, it's a cutie. Cutie patootie.
Ducky, I've been voting, and I just voted, and we're in the lead. But we're not gonna keep that lead for long.
Aw.
We're in the lead.
I never remember how to navigate to the voting section.
Oh, I just click on the smiley face like above the text box, and then on top it says vote for the emote of the week.
I've totally forgot about that.
Wait,
for like the
The
Yeah.
longest
smiley
time.
on top of... What?
Like the color thing, you know, like where you can type in your
For
message.
emotes, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a little smiley face there
Smiley
Oh.
face.
above the color, and then you hit vote on it.
Ah.
I forgot
Yeah.
that that was a thing.
So
Like,
then, under popular, you go to current leader.
are we voting for
Ducky.
duckies right now?
Well, I'm voting for duckies because I want to use it, but
Wow.
There, I just voted for duckies.
I'm not telling anyone else you have to. I just want it.
'Cause I remember when I would pop into DJ streams all the time. It's like, oh, don't forget to vote on this email.
Yeah, we
Mhm.
stopped
Would do that all the time.
doing that
And-
because it was causing a lot of hatred in the other communities towards us, and we already get enough of that, so we're like, okay, we'll stop this.
Why? They could just ask their own community to do it.
Yeah, they do.
They never could beat us out though.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds like their problem.
Yeah. But we're just like, okay, well, we'll cool it for a while.
Yeah.
Yes, star, pretty much. And it makes me sad that the emote that wins every single week is the one that's against Ryoki.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, we get it, you don't like her bunny, but move on. Aha! Tama!
Oh, is it the Die Bunny one? The one that wins up against?
Yeah, it
that?
pretty much wins
Yeah.
every week.
Wow, that's
Real
Yeah.
mature.
yeah.
Yeah.
But like the bunny's so small and so cute.
I know.
Yeah.
He's so fat. Well, the black one, so fast.
Yeah. I think, like, people just aren't a huge fan of 24-hour streams that do well.
Yeah.
And Ryoki's pretty much the only one who does well, so she gets the
I mean,
brunt
there
of
was
it.
that one guy who was streaming his fan.
I don't think I watched that.
That was pretty funny. He wasn't a 24-hour streamer though. He was just weird.
Wasn't out. Okay, yeah, like one of his streams was just a fan. I don't even know if it was oscillating or not. It was just a fan sitting there.
Yeah, and then a couple of us popped in, and he made us admins like right away.
Yeah, I followed him, and he's like admin. And I was like, oh man, just like what?
Yeah, he did really well that month too. Actually, I think he came in like 12th place or something.
That's awesome.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. I was like, whoa. Ah, Tama, you proc. What is this? Pretty much. And you're just like, okay. They're emotes. The kitty dorm people used to do well until they changed the rules, and since no one talked in the kitty dorm, they stopped doing well.
Wait, what?
So if you remember, there was the kitty dorm streamers.
Nope. I don't know
They
about
would
them.
just have their camera on 24/7, taping their cats.
Okay.
And
I think it was to get people to adopt these cats. It was like an adoption center. Yeah.
Gotcha. But like, people never talked in it. They would just watch the cats. So they used to do really well for minutes wise, but then once StreamAid changed the rules and you get a lot of points for chat happening,
For chatting. Yeah.
they stopped doing well. But Ryoki still did well because even if people weren't there to talk about her bunny, like, they are still talking in the multi-stream, like talking to another streamer.
Gotcha.
So she would still do really, really well. And apparently bunnies are in.
Are there really only like 5 multi-streams on the site?
They only show however many multi-streams are currently active.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because there'll be times
I was about
that
to
I'll be
say.
looking for Nights of Light through that, and I'm like, oh, I guess nobody is streaming. Because I can't go to my page to go through Nights of Light anymore.
Because was it artists pop up first or something?
Yeah. Unless someone is in my chat or someone pops up in my chat from Nights of Light. That's the only way I ever
Gotcha.
can navigate there through me now. Although sometimes Nights of Light is my like multi-stream that pops up first, so I don't know how that works.
I don't know why it doesn't just show all of the ones you're in.
Yeah.
That would make a lot more sense.
Yeah.
I do not know. It's very strange. Today, though, before I had any viewers, I was hanging out with the other streamers from the Artists of Streamy while chatting.
Nice.
It's like, yay, I'm not alone. Actually, no, Lakora was here. But I think Lakora was dead because of the fishing trip.
I get that.
Yeah, I popped in. I saw stealing bread earlier.
Yeah,
In here.
he had a whole wall of text. And then Sunshine came in and created her wall of text, and then Memoir came and created his wall of
The
text.
combo breaker.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, Stealing Bread gave me some sparkles earlier. It was super nice.
Nice.
Wall of text. Yes. Yeah, when you look at it and it's just memoir, 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 memoir. Oh my gosh, you can't say memoir that many times that fast.
Yeah. I would have more walls of text if Streamy stopped saying I was spamming. That'd be nice.
Yeah, like I'll join, like just pop into Streamy and then I'll try to finally type something. It's like, oh, you're spamming. I'm like, I just got here. What do you mean I'm spamming? I haven't said anything yet.
I could probably do the for Ducky or Star, but memoir is harder to say consecutively like that.
Yeah.
Make Sunshine a mod? Okay. Did something happen?
Oh, okay. I don't know.
No, so she can spam. That's what he said.
Oh. Wait, where are...
Oh, cool.
Mod. You are a mod now.
Oh, I see it now.
Scottish. Mod. You are a mod now.
I can spam now too?
Yeah.
I can go rant away now.
Ducky, yes, you're a mod.
Ducky, it's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Like the way like Hawaiian people make it, it's amazing.
I have mixed feelings about spam.
It's Ducky. Oh, Ducky. Oh, Knights of Light are probably like, what's happening? Is there a raffle? Is she pulling? It's their fault for not being here, Star. It's okay.
It's true.
Lol. Oh, it's a little baby beluga. Always makes me so happy. I'm actually surprised I didn't make you a mod sooner, Sunshine.
It's okay.
All these promotions today for you.
Yeah. It was after me dying earlier today, so it's all good.
No. Actually, Star, I should also give you admin rights in the party. You're my admin everywhere else. You might as well be an admin here too. Yeah, much promotions. Who's the manager? J2. The scrub of the party.
True that.
Just gotta find you, Star. Like, half of our party is admins at this point, but it's actually really helpful when people party hop, because then they're like, is anyone around that can let me back in?
So
I
one
got
day we
you.
all party hop, and then someone accidentally like puts it on someone who isn't active in the party.
No, but that's the beauty of it. J2 will always be there. That's why she's the party leader, so I stopped having to reassign it. Although it probably doesn't look good for our party that she's the party leader, because then they'd be like, ew, I don't want to join this. Look at their leader.
Well, other than their leader, we have like top 10 party like with somebody.
Yeah.
They're probably like hacks.
Oh, we're all reported to Senate each week. Ducky, what?
For a while, Jemmy did have a clone.
Mm-hmm. I had multiple clones. It was getting kind of weird.
Lots of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because Gerbil
I
Boy
did it at
was one of the Jemmies, and Beginner was one of the Jemmies, and Scottish was one of the Jemmies, and then you got
We're just
actual
gonna be
J2.
like- Organization Jimmy.
Yeah.
Try to get like 13 people to
Oh,
do
and
it.
Foxy was a Jemmy. Everyone was a Jemmy. It was like for April Fool's Day. I'm just like, what is this? Stop doing this. People are actually starting to get confused.
Yeah, I was like, really confused. And I was like, I don't know if I want to add to the confusion or just like view it from the outside.
Gerbil
I
Boy
just
was
would love to
definitely
see all
the worst, though.
people.
He made
Yeah.
his Facebook profile picture me.
Oh, that was really
That
weird.
was taking it too far. Hey, Chinese characters. I don't know what to call you. Ooh, but nice to meet you too.
I would just love to see people's reaction, like when they look like at the top party, and it's like, oh hey, Team Ramen. They look through it, Jemmy. It's like what?
Be like, what this? That's why Jemmy changes their hair a lot. Yes, Stucky. That is 100%, so people can't copy me too much and impersonate me.
Oh man, my dad wanted me to do something.
I pretty much
Gender
have
revolution.
every hair color possible at this point, aside from black. That's the one color I've never done.
You gonna go black, Jimmy?
No, I don't think so. I don't think I would look good with black hair. I think it'd wash me out too much. Not unless I did like a super, super dark brown, but I've already done that. And it looks okay. But like black hair, I can't do. I don't think I could pull that off.
It depends on the black dye too, because there was a girl who messed up her hair and dyed her hair black. And she was Asian, but she dyed her hair too dark of a black, and it just looked fake.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is weird.
Yeah, I can't do the ultra black hair. I could maybe do like, I guess, Asian black hair, maybe. I still don't think it would look good on me.
Shh, don't knock it till you try it, Jimmy.
Although I was
Who
told...
knows? It may be your color.
Maybe, I guess so. I was told when I wear circle lenses I look like a halfie, so maybe I would really look like a halfie then.
I don't know. I don't trust people anymore.
I am not doing a hair rainbow ducky. That's not happening.
I thought that was like the plan at some point, wasn't it? Where you had like purple and then like rainbow colored everywhere. Looking at hairs.
I was thinking about doing pink and purple, but if I'm gonna start interviewing at places, I should probably go back to normal hair colors for a while.
Yeah.
Yes, Leah, I am doing a collie grind. Not really caring about looks. Actually, I haven't ever looked at my rank this week. I should look.
You're at least above 55.
Oh my gosh, I'm 36. And I haven't even been rated.
Jimmy, this should have been the week for top 5.
Oh, it should have. Oh my goodness. Maybe next week.
No, because it's got the rating daily thing going on. I'm sure people will be rating that.
Yeah, it'll be a great way for me to get lots of lux. I can just do the tips. Yeah, I could just do the tips. But I wanted to do like...
Why do they have to make packaging so hard to open?
I want to do like purple roots and then pink hair. But I already kind of did that. So I don't know.
I want to do fun color again.
Yeah. I'm just trying to get it all out of my system and then I can go be happy for the rest of my life knowing I've tried it. Ah, Ducky. Yes, dishonor to
Nice,
you,
Ducky.
dishonor to your family, dishonor to your cow.
Not the cow. The most important one.
I still hear that, and I still think of the kid who was hitting on me using.
Wait, what? Hold on, I'm sorry. What happened?
Ducky.
So I go to Starbucks, and it's like probably one of my last weeks before I start school, like pharmacy school, where I have to move away, and I go to the Starbucks all the time. I can pretty much know all the baristas. It's really bad, but this kid is new, and I was like, okay, so I'm being my nice self, and
Too
like,
nice, sunshine.
yeah, apparently I was just too nice. And this kid was young, though. I was like, kid, you were younger than my brother. This is not, like, okay. Like, I'm not that young for you to be talking to me this way. But he was like, he was like, watching the girl making my drink, and then he like purposefully left the counter, and then was like, he walked over to start cleaning near me and start talking to me, and I was like, okay, like I'm just gonna sit here while on my break, like on my phone. And he mentioned that line because he was talking, like saying something about his sister, and like his sister would always say that, but he doesn't know where it's from. And he's like, "Do you know where it's from?" And I was like, I literally just came from work, so I was like, I don't know. And then it took me a little bit, and I was like, oh, it's from Mulan. And then he's like, oh yeah. And then the girl barista who's making my drink was like, yeah, that's where it's from, and blah 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 blah. And I was like, oh my god, I just need to leave right now. Like I can't deal with this.
Yeah.
Oh, he wasn't a creeper though,
Just awkward.
but it was just awkward.
I did lose Leah. I did.
No, creeper status is when you don't even acknowledge people who you know are my friends. Like that's just creepy. If they say hi to you, you need to at least like.
Or if they pet you on the head.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
Any
hey,
kind of
Ducky, you
inappropriate
stealthily
touching.
made your way in here.
Yes, we has a duck.
I still have OBS open, so if I didn't hear a sound.
Any kind of. Oh.
No,
I had a frat boy.
I don't think I've ever
Yeah.
had someone smell
Ugh.
my hair, thankfully.
No. I cannot. In college, there's a frat
I've
boy who
seen that
stuck his
happen.
hand
It's just...
through my hair and touched my neck, and I was like, why?
Ew.
Like, I'm just sitting here minding my own business. Like,
Sometimes I smell my own hair,
Ugh.
but that's not that weird.
No.
So I get bored sometimes, and I'll just be like,
nice.
yep,
Ducky.
break their arms. Ugh.
It's easy.
Ducky. Scottish. You guys are cray cray. Hopefully they'd learn.
Yeah, that's true though. Ducky. I mean, burn all the evidence.
Oh no. I died again.
Oh no.
I don't know, Leah. That's a
But-
weird time to do fireworks, 1:30 in the morning. Unless you're in a different time zone.
I hope you're in a different time zone.
Alright, I think I actually have to think about my setup now. Oh, actually, wait. No, I can use Sleeping Lion, I think, on this. Yes. This should work nicely. Hoo, hoo, hoo.
Oh,
Yeah.
hello.
Yeah.
That's what I said. Ducky stealthily made her way in here.
Yep.
No one said anything.
I acknowledged, did I thought? No? Did I not?
No, I don't know.
Oh.
Jemmy's so mean. She just doesn't say anything to people.
Oh.
First I slide in DMs, now I slide in voice chat.
Nice.
Yeah, Wrath of Christmas. Rah. But it's okay, because Halloween Town Sora is here to deal with it.
True that.
He's like, Halloween will crush your soul, Christmas.
Oh, I need to set an alarm for tomorrow, or else I'm not gonna
Or else you're not gonna what?
Or you just don't sleep.
wake up.
Oh.
Stay up through the night.
I have a meeting at 9.
Mm. Whoop whoop. Pumpkin power.
I don't like eating pumpkins. Pumpkin anything.
I mean, I don't eat them raw, but
I don't like them cooked either.
I love them cooked. I have them in hot pot all the time. So good. And then pumpkin pie is okay. But I like pumpkin seeds.
I don't like pumpkin pie.
I'm not a huge pumpkin pie person. Like I don't usually take it. I'll get like apple or something. But I do like pumpkin cheesecake. That I like. What's my favorite boss of Kingdom Hearts Union Cross multiplayer? I kind of like the ogre actually. Like not with random people, but with my team, I really like it actually. 'Cause it gives you a lot of
What?
points.
Are you telling me you don't like Jack in the Box? We'll put you to sleep for like 6 turns in a row?
No.
Where you just sit there and stare at the screen and not do anything?
Sometimes I like pecan pie ducky, but it's very sweet, and I don't like super sweet things.
Did you say pecan?
Yeah.
Pecan.
Pecan pie.
Okay.
Pecan.
It's
You guys can.
Would you like me to call
My
it
pie.
pecan pie?
Pecan. Y'all are a bunch
Pecan.
of Yankees.
Technically, that's true because I am south of that line. So.
Wait, how are you not supposed to say it? How do Yankees say what?
Y'all up north say pecan. It's like pea, like in like a bucket, like a can. This sounds awful, but it's pecan.
I'm
Pecan.
with Becky on this one.
It sounds like a bird call though. Pecan.
Well, they eat the seed looking things. And pecans look like that. Pecan.
Yes, star. Yes, the adventure is good too, Leah. I agree. What other words do we say that annoy you, Ducky?
I don't know what is there.
I'm not gonna list off all the words. I know the rest of the country doesn't like that Massachusetts does the whole wicked thing, but I get that.
Wait, what?
Like, it would be like, oh, that's wicked good. Or wicked smart.
I don't think that's a problem.
No.
Although, do you guys call soda or do you call it
I
pop?
call it soda.
Soda.
There's one place that calls it Coke, and that bothers me.
Yeah.
Because it's like,
That
no,
does
that's a
bother me.
brand. Memoir. You come in for the pecan. That's what you come in.
Triggered.
I know my friend from North Carolina really doesn't like what we consider sweet tea up here. She's like, no.
Oh. So you don't want to talk to me about it because sweet tea is like they poured a mountain of sugar into that pitcher.
Yeah.
I need a gallon of sugar.
Yeah.
And you're not gonna find anything like that up in the Northeast.
Nope.
People here too health conscious for that stuff. Oh, Ducky.
Oh.
And then we call a water fountain a bubbler.
That's dumb.
There's no bubble.
Exactly.
It
That's why
like
it's dumb.
bubbles up, I guess.
Nope.
Hey, I'm not saying, I'm not defending it, I'm just explaining. Because when I moved up here from Virginia, I was like, what? Because they're like, oh, the bubbler's down the hall. I'm like, what is down the hall? It's like, I was just asking
That's
what
where you
the
get your bubbles,
water
Jenny.
fountain was.
Gurgles.
And then I was also confused when I went and got ice cream for the first time up here, and they're like, oh, would you like Jimmy's on your ice cream? I'm like, what?
I totally thought of something else.
It means something else other places
Yeah.
that you would never eat. or I guess I should say digest, but
Yeah, I was gonna say that's questionable. I'm not gonna go there.
Yeah. Are there still medals that I wish I had? Yes, Leah, there's definitely. I still need to get
Like
another.
that illustrated answer.
Yeah, I need illustrated Ansem for reals. And then I still need another HD nominee so I can trait mine.
Still haven't gotten them yet. I don't think I'm ever gonna get one.
Taki. Most people up here do say you all, yes, but I say y'all a lot.
Yeah.
I switch back and forth. Sometimes
Yeah.
the southern only comes out.
Yeah, I mean, there's times that I'll say you all, but most of the time it's y'all, and people are like, where you think you're from? I'm like, everywhere! I've lived everywhere! Oh.
I say you all, but
Yeah.
I'm not South enough to be considered Southern, so
There's a lot of people I went to high school that consider Virginia very Southern, and I'm like, nah, not really.
it depends on where in
I
Virginia.
suppose, yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of how it is in
Where
Florida.
I was, it was
like
not.
the actual south parts of Florida, it's not that.
No, it's
southern,
not.
But the north parts of it
Are.
extremely
Especially the Panhandle. Not that I've been there, but I've heard things.
southern. I've been there.
Is that where all the
a few
Hicks
times.
Yeah, so that's where they have the inbreeding.
Most of them.
Oh, that's where all the Hicks are in Virginia too, the Panhandle of Virginia.
Yeah.
But I do like their accent though out there. It's very like cute and endearing.
I like the Tennessee accent. It's cute. I don't know if they're similar. Because the Tennessee accent's slightly
sure.
different than like the standard Southern accent.
Yeah.
Trying to think if we have any other weird words. Oh, we call like a liquor store a package store or the packy.
What?
Mm-hmm.
What's your package?
I don't know where that one came from. And then instead of like a sub, sometimes you'll hear grinder, or I know other people call them hoagies. I don't think that's around here, but
I've heard grinder used before, but like the second someone says that, they're just like, get out. You don't belong here.
I've heard hoagies.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, hoagies sometimes, but not much.
I know
It is
they
fun to say,
call
Ducky.
they call like liquor stores here ABC stores.
Oh, well, that's because
But-
that's what they are. Like, there's the ABC liquor stores. Like, it's a brand. A chain.
There are lots of those over here.
Yeah, I used to go to one when I lived in North Carolina. We don't have ABC liquor stores up north. There's a New Hampshire liquor store like, that chain's all across New Hampshire. Massachusetts doesn't really have one in particular. They all have, like, their own local ones. And I think it's because you can only have the first three, or, like, only 3 stores in a chain can have a liquor license, I think, in the state of Massachusetts. So, like,
Mm.
there's only 3 Wegmans that sell liquor, or 3 Trader Joe's that sell, like, alcohol.
It's really weird.
Yeah. Around every corner, it's like their equivalent of Starbucks, Ducky.
Yeah, that's true. ABC
Yeah,
stores over there, like
there are a lot over here too.
yeah.
My family gets their alcohol at BJ's or Wegmans. I think I get mine at Wegmans too. But Wegmans has a really good selection of gluten-free beer. In case anyone's looking for that, which most people aren't, they're trying to avoid it, but it's there.
I hung out with a dude who was gluten free for a while, and he only ever bought one kind of beer.
Was it Omission beer?
No, it was Angry Orchard.
Oh, that's not beer, that's cider.
Close enough.
Nah, man, I don't like cider, it's too sweet.
Yeah, that's all he ever bought, so whenever I hung out with him, we're just like, I don't want to drink this, it's too much.
Yeah, what do you guys have? I've, like, Tom Thumb, right? That's what it is, Ducky?
Oh, no, it's HEB.
Oh, I don't think I've heard of that one.
Oh, it's technically also a grocery store, but still.
Grocery store is up here. Now Wegmans, that's a new thing. That used to just be a New York chain. But we have those. We have Stop and Shop, BJ's, Shaw's. I think what else? Whole Foods, Roach Brothers. Yeah.
I have Wegmans, Shopper, Giant. Well, it depends, because Northern Virginia and Southern Virginia have different grocery stores.
Yeah, I remember going to Giant when I lived in Virginia.
Yeah, so like Northern Virginia has like Giant, Shoppers, Wegmans.
Oh, Wegmans expanded down there now?
Safeway. Yeah, it's been there for a really long time. It's been there since I was in high school. So,
oh, wow.
And then, what other ones are there? And then there's a lot of Korean stores.
H Mart?
Yeah, we have H Mart,
I love H Mart.
H Mart.
We have an H Mart and a C Mart.
I don't think we have a C Mart.
It's in Chinatown. It's just for Chinese
Lotte
food.
There's probably other ones, but I don't remember. But those are like the bigger chains that we have.
Yeah.
And then Southern Virginia has like Kroger's.
Oh, Kroger's.
They're opening Publix down here, which I know is a Florida thing.
Oh yeah.
And then
they're everywhere. Oh my, I can take like a 5-minute drive and I get to 4 Publixes now. They are everywhere.
I used to go to Lowe's all the time in North Carolina. When people told me that, they're like, "Oh, the Lowe's is down the street." I'm like, "Why would I go to a lumber store? Like, what?"
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, no, I was real confused, and they're like, "It's a grocery store." I'm like, "Okay."
Oh, they
not
open
over here. It's not.
I'm pretty sure it's just in North Carolina.
But yeah, those are the bigger grocery stores.
Mm.
So at least my family goes to anyway.
My mom also shops at the commissary, but that's on military bases, so most people haven't heard of them.
I haven't been to one.
Really?
Yeah. Because my friend, her stepdad is in the military, so she has a military ID.
Yeah, me too.
So we went to the commissary.
Although I look really different in my military ID. Probably because I was 20 or whatever.
Jimmy, I started off like 100 runs behind you, and I'm somehow past you. Speed up. You're going too slow when you're doing a Coliseum.
Whatever, dude.
Speed up.
I was dying a bunch of times when I was still using DR. That's probably why. Now that I'm back on sleeping line.
The Vanitas Ramen thing has actually been really nice.
I wonder why.
I don't even have to finish out my Keyblades now.
Oh, yikes. I think there was also a couple Winn-Dixies in Florida.
Yeah, we have those. They're not as big anymore. It's mostly like if you want grocery stores, Publix, Winn-Dixies, Walmart's here and there. We used to have Kmart's, and we used to
Kmart's
have
died out.
Yeah, we used to have a place called Albertsons, but that's gone.
Oh, yeah, I've never heard of that.
It's replaced by this thing called Safeway now. Pretty much the same.
Safeway's not that great.
No, it's just not as, it's like cheaper.
I think when I lived in
Stuff.
Florida, we just went to Walmart for groceries.
Yeah.
We didn't have grocery, like the grocery part of Walmart for a really long time.
Same with the one up here for me, like near my parents' house. They didn't get it for the longest time.
Yeah, they didn't do that till college.
Yeah, same. And now I don't even recognize it if I go in there. Oh my gosh, I get so lost. I'm like, whoo.
Oh yeah, there's also Targets. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Targets are good.
Although Target offering food, I think, was a thing that started happening in like 2009, maybe?
No, the
No, it was
Targets
way
always
before
had
then.
food over
Oh,
here.
really?
Yeah.
Up here, it was like
It is
unheard
my
of.
area.
Although, when I was in
Yeah.
North Carolina, I was like, they sell alcohol at Target? What the heck is this? I've never seen this before. And people were like, really? Like, no!
Yeah.
They don't do this up north. What kind of world did I
Well-
walk into?
Well, it's north. Well, because I went to visit family in Minnesota in 6th grade,
Mhm.
and they had super Targets, and those had grocery stores in them.
Yeah, super Targets do.
So, yeah.
The one near me that I go to has groceries. I'm excited.
All the Targets I go to now.
Because that's where I bought my ice cream sandwiches the other day. The cookie ones.
Oh, if you buy it from Target,
You should
then
share those.
it's okay.
Oh my gosh. When did it get so
What's up?
late? Ooh,
You know, the day has flown by like really quickly.
Mhm.
I know. But I'm just thinking I'm gonna be so dead tomorrow.
Same.
Work and all. Even if I don't go into the office, I still have to be up
To do what?
to be on my computer in case someone
Ah.
needs me, which no one ever
Gotcha.
does. So that's why I usually take naps and turn up my volume all the way. That's why. That way it wakes me up when someone pings me.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Oh, did you beat the Trial of the Sword?
I did.
Ooh. How'd that go?
I was a little
Fun.
angry with it. Say the least.
Yeah.
Because I kept dying at the KHuX, which, go figure, is the last level.
That's
Yeah.
nice. How many floors were
10.
there? Or only 10?
That's what I
That's
said,
it?
and Chelsea was like, "No, that seems reasonable." I'm like, "You don't know Zelda."
Yeah, because the previous Zelda, like Cave of Ordeals and Trials of that and whatnot, are like 100 floors long.
Yeah, but I think they split it up. So, like, they've got. I noticed when I was doing it that they kept calling it the beginner underground. So I think they've split it, and you just go back in, and it gets harder and harder. But it's the same thing, I think. We'll find out tomorrow.
Well, when you got out, what did your sword powered up, right? How
To
much did it
40.
power up to? Okay, so yeah, that's probably why. So,
Yeah.
because I think the max is 60, so you can go in there like 3 more times, I guess. or
Yeah,
something.
I think so.
2 more times.
Slang versus language, Leah. The difference is, language is what is in Webster's dictionary, and slang is what's popular use, I believe.
Yeah, but slang is getting into Webster's.
I know, that scares me.
Yeah.
It's really frightening.
But I mean, that's how languages evolve.
It is, but a lot of the slang is just like that's.
Dumb.
I hear it and it's just that's dumb. Stop.
Yeah.
Stop now, please.
Yeah. But I guess, like, a lot of the words Shakespeare used were all slang or made up. And they became part of the
Apparently.
culture and the language. I mean, the whole concept is very strange to me, but it happens.
I mean, I'm sure this happens to every single generation all the time and whatnot. So
I don't know. Ours
This
might
is-
be the
this is nothing
first one that,
new.
like, really gets the full force of it because of the internet.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, but then again, like I said, I'm sure it's happened to every generation. It's just this will be on a larger scale because of the internet.
Yeah. But like in the past, it probably was like how things became local, like how Massachusetts calls the water fountain bubbler.
Right.
But like maybe if the internet was a thing, then well, I don't think everyone would call it bubbler because it's dumb. But you get my point.
Yeah.
I understand what you're saying. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I got it. Did you attempt master mode though?
Nah, not yet. It really took me a long time to go through the Trial of the Sword.
Yeah, like I said, I immediately was like, I'm not gonna talk to the old guy. I'm just gonna go find some enemies and take them on. No, that was a bad idea. That was a real bad idea because like the sticks would break in, like in 2 hits, like they normally do on them. But it wasn't enough to stun them and make them drop their weapon. So I was just like, I have nothing.
Oh no! I guess you would have to do the shrine with the bombs first.
That, and then there's a sword in the little hill next to you, and then the axe the guy has.
That's true.
Hopefully those last a little longer, but yeah, I was just like, oh, all my weapons are broken. I had like 6 sticks, and now I have none.
I have 6 sticks.
And he wasn't even at half health yet. I was like, oh my god. So stealth will definitely play a much bigger factor.
Yeah.
In master mode.
Oh, I'm sure.
You're gonna want to steal everyone's weapons and whatnot before you go and attack them.
Yeah, I was trying that for Trial of the Sword until I realized throwing a bomb at them was more effective than stealing their weapons. I know earlier Artist Sage was asking me if I would ever consider doing a speedrun of Zelda, and I'm just like, lol. No.
Well, I mean, I would think that Breath of the Wild wouldn't be too bad. I don't think it's that technique heavy. You just have to get, parries and dodges down.
I guess.
I'm gonna look up a speedrun of it, because like I said, I think the other night, the people have gotten that speedrun down to an hour.
I heard 40 minutes now.
Really? Oh.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Because people found a way off of the main platform without having the
Great Plateau?
Yeah, without the paraglider, and I think that...
Yeah, the thing is, I knew about that, and I think that's when it was at, like...
An hour?
I said hour, but that's when it was like 50 minutes.
Oh.
Was like 50 to 58 minutes was like the time people were hitting.
Yeah, master mode for show star. I don't think I could do anything like that. I would see, I get too distracted, or I would mess up too much to actually consider doing speedruns, I think. And then for like an attempt at a speedrun, I basically wouldn't be able to look at chat anymore, and like that's my favorite part about streaming is you guys.
Not totally, but yeah, you'd have to definitely look less because you'd have to be more focused on a lot of things. There are a lot of times where you have a free moment, or you don't have to put anything in, or there's nothing really mechanic heavy where you can just go on autopilot for a second. So
not with my current setup. Like I'd have to figure out some way with my TV or something to better situate it, or I could just put on the text to talk that everyone's so fond of. Alright, good night, Dougie. Thanks for hanging out with us. Hopefully you get to catch more yahahas.
Yahaha.
Yeah, I should consider going to bed myself.
Same.
Should consider it, but then the Coliseum.
I know.
It's so much fun, right?
Well, part of me is like,
So much fun.
I'm so close to 300. I should just go until I'm at tier 14. And then I'm like, why? Why? There's no rush.
I mean, you say that, and then
Every single end of the month, I'm like,
you're like, I got to rush to get higher, higher, and higher.
Yeah, and then I think I can always make it, and then I just run out of time. Except for 2 months ago.
You might be there. Yeah.
2 months ago, I legit couldn't make it. I tried. I hit a brick wall. Not even. I hit a mountainside.
Yeah, I'm hoping that now with the 6 tiers, I can make it. And the fact that I want to get as high as I can right now, I'm probably not going to go to bed and just keep on playing this.
Well, that's fine for you. You don't have work in the morning.
Nope.
I do. And I might have to drive.
Job, Jimmy.
What's my job? Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, exactly. Just make it a full-time job. Play Kingdom Hearts 24/7.
I do.
Then make it your job.
But I get paid a lot more for going into the office and playing Kingdom Hearts than I would streaming and playing Kingdom Hearts.
You could be like DUJ and make videos, Jimmy. Just...
No one wants to watch my videos.
I watch them.
Oh, Sunshine,
There you go, that's
you're
one
so
person.
sweet. But, like, I wouldn't know what to make videos of, you know? Like, well, let me videotape me playing Kali, and you can just see me being bored of Kali. Like, no one wants to watch that.
I mean, Sunshine
Some
does.
people do.
I guess.
Some people like watching a good grind.
A Yahaha video. Could do that. Jemmy here, we're gonna find 700 KHuX today. People like, what? I think for that I would have to use a KHuX map. There's no way. I could do that in one sitting.
No. Even with the map, I don't think you'd have the patience to do it in one sitting. I don't think anybody would.
I don't know. Maybe. Or maybe not, depending on how many hard to find KHuX there are.
No more thanks for saying that, because I gotta go watch the video again.
I really hope that one day that's got like 1 million views and people are like, what is this?
That'd be get paid for it.
Oh, that'd be crazy. I'd feel bad for profiting off of Buttercup.
Well, you're almost at 50.
Oh, dang. They're all memoir. Just kidding, no, they're not. But
You'd probably be at like 100 by now, because I had it on loop for like an hour. But if you put it on loop, it doesn't count.
Oh, that's sad.
Oh, that's depressing.
I mean, I get why. Otherwise, people would do that to get their video count way up there.
Exactly.
And all the little tweens did that for the YouTube awards back in 2012, I think it was, to try and get Miley Cyrus to win, but Girls' Generation won out because they actually have more fans who watch their videos obsessively because they want to learn the dances and whatnot.
I can see that.
Yeah. I was like, haha, that's great.
Their dances are cute though.
They are.
Why?
It made me so happy to see that, because then people are like, who are they? And I'm like, I know.
Yeah, I don't know who those people
It's a Korean band. Like,
Yeah, it's a group of like 7 girls.
What was
There's
it
a
called
lot
again?
of girls. Girls' Generation.
also known as SNSD.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I might have heard the name before somewhere.
They're
but...
like Korea's biggest girl bands, like one of the top ones. They're losing steam now because they're not as young, but they're still pretty big. That and then Jessica
That's
left.
when they just replace them with the younger people.
No, they do. They crank out new bands like nobody's business.
Yeah.
They really do.
Yeah. And like, is it YM Entertainment? They've pretty much got the formula down pat. JYP is a little bit different. All their artists are so different from each other, and you're like, how does this even happen? And then you realize it's run by the singer of JYP and G-Dragon, and you're like, well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
actually haven't looked to see if he has any new stuff recently, but JYP. But when he released like Mama or whatever it was, I was so obsessed with it because it just had like a weird beat to it that I just like played it all the time, even though I knew it was like a derogatory message it was sending. Oh.
All right, but the Fall of Buttercup now has 50 views.
Woo woo.
Oh, I'm almost to tier 14.
Nice.
Whoa.
30 away.
Whoa. And they never did the YouTube awards again, did they, after that?
I don't think I could keep up with any of that.
They had a whole video of like everyone who won. It's like SNSD and Jenna Marbles and I think Psy. Now I have to go look. Oh no, apparently they have it for every year. Okay.
Wait, what?
Although you type in YouTube awards and SNSD pops up real fast. Balls.
They hold a special place in my heart.
They do. Although my friend, the Korean one, who's really, really harsh, that I've mentioned before, he's like, they shouldn't call them Girls' Generation anymore. They need to rename themselves to Women Generation because they're old. And I'm like, oh, that's so mean. They're like younger than you. He's like, they're so old. Like, you crazy boy.
Memoir, this is where I fail.
Yes,
in, like,
I miss
knowing
Jessica
names and
too.
stuff. I don't know who's who.
Jessica had a younger sister in FX and was born in Southern Cali, moved over to Korea when she got discovered. And she tried pursuing a solo career, and I guess her schedule of filming and solo performance stuff got in the way, so then the band was like, you need to go because you're affecting us now. And then their first performance after she left was really, really sad. Like, the girls started crying on stage.
Oh, someone's got a dragon Maleficent with extra attack.
I know, so
Nice.
savage, Memoir. Alright, this will probably be my last one of the night.
Okay.
Okay. Ooh.
So I usually, like, putz around before I go to bed, too. So, like, I don't usually go to bed until, like, at least an hour after I get off stream. It's so bad. But
Yeah, it's okay.
last night I didn't go to bed till 4 because I was watching Finding Dory. Like, why? Why did I do this?
But it's such a great movie.
Oh, it was so
right?
cute. It was adorable.
I'm gonna tell you something that's gonna ruin it for you.
No.
Apparently, well, it's not really ruin it. There's like a theory that Dory doesn't actually have short-term memory loss, and that because of the type of fish she is, those fish are actually really aggressive, but are actually pretty smart, and she's just using like Nemo and all them to her advantage to just stay safe or whatever.
Oh. But then she wouldn't have lost her parents.
don't know. It's just a theory.
Yeah.
A film theory.
Although it was like weird and like too coincidental that she was getting back all these memories suddenly, and you're like, okay, come on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is 2 a.m. here. I should go to bed.
Speaking of movies, I saw Despicable Me 3.
Yeah.
I'm sad to say that I was falling asleep while watching it.
Oh no, I wanted it to be super adorable.
I mean, yeah, there was a bunch of like adorable parts. It would be great, but it was not amazing.
Yes, Star, pretty much. There was a lot of way too convenient things in that movie, actually. Although I loved the whale shark. Oh, she was my favorite.
Yes.
Destiny. I thought at first she was gonna be like eating Dory when Dory got thrown in the tank. I'm just like, no. And she's like, Dory. I'm like, oh my gosh, yes. All right, guys. But as I said, that was my last round for Collie tonight. We will continue the grind another time. Thanks so much for hanging out with me, and I will see y'all tomorrow. All right. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.